Well, hello to everybody watching the VOD of this live stream. Please refer to the time codes in the description of this video to see when we start. Or just skip to 15 minutes because according to our little meter here, we've got 14 minutes and 25 seconds until the start. So right now I'm gonna set up for you. Hopefully we'll have some people joining. And while I do that, I'm gonna play some wonderful music for you all. How exciting, eh? Speak soon! So, hello everybody watching out there. I'm Dan, and in about 6 minutes we're going to get started with this stream. As I said, hopefully we're going to be getting some guests on tonight. And apologies for that little tech hiccup you just heard there, when the music just went off for a second. As I think I mentioned, I'm still getting my head around this. This is the first time we've had music on this stream. Isn't that cool? Maybe one day we'll actually have a live band on the stream. There you go, that's working. This is the setup period. I'm just making sure that my second screen is set up ready. Yep. What delay do we have tonight? Let's have a look. It's approximately 30 seconds. Yeah, the stream is 30 seconds behind what's happening in real life. So, hello everybody. How are you this week? Let's see if anybody has commented yet, and I'll give you a nice shout out, eh? Thank you everybody that retweeted the teaser for this edition of Weekly Teletext Art Live. I posted a picture. It was actually an animation made by Ian Irving of Ceefax and Intelfax fame. You might remember him from Foretell. He did the animations, and an animated TV series, educational TV series, called Hands Up. Oh, hopefully you can hear me properly there. But yeah, he's returned to the teletext scene recently, in spectacular fashion. Hopefully we're going to get him on the podcast pretty soon. But we'll get round to that eventually. Just like we get round to everything eventually. So, tonight's prompts for Weekly Teletext Art are Microphone and Dolphin. That's last week's. And this week's is Countryside. So, if you want to enter anything, tweet it to #WeeklyTeletextArt. I mean, we don't mind if you do some art for the previous week's challenge. Or I don't anyway. I don't know if Alistair does. He's the person who initiated this fantastic initiative, initially. He's the gatekeeper of #WeeklyTeletextArt, so you'll have to ask him at ZXGuesser on Twitter. So, apologies for the slight delay tonight. Carl won't be joining us. That's Carlos Atril of Teletext R fame. Won't be joining us for the very beginning, but he'll join us quite soon after, I hope. And yes, we hope you liked that little bit of music there. It was by serial teletexter and watcher of this stream. Can you guess who it is? Jellica Jake, the one and only Jellica Jake. Now, let's see. We're not actually on widescreen here, are we? Let's see if we can stretch that out for you. So we can fill the whole screen. And I have to wait approximately 30 seconds to see if it worked. Yeah, as I said, I've been setting stuff up, and we have an exciting development for you tonight. And that is the fact that I've got my webcam working. Quite how well, we'll have to see. Oh, there we go. It's not quite widescreen, is it? Okay, hold on 1 second. Hello, and there I am. Hi, how are you? Do you like my remote controls here? There for the second screen application that I have here. So hello, this is me, yeah. You can see there's a crack of light streaming through my curtain there. Yeah, I have to close my curtains, otherwise the sun shines. The sun always shines on TV, as they say. Excellent. So I'll fix that at some point. Yes. Is it 7 o'clock yet? It's near enough, isn't it? Let's see if anybody's in chat. Not quite yet. Yeah, I liked that piece of music. I personally selected it. It's his, there, Jellica Jake's most recent piece of music. Okay. Need to get the chat ready. I've got my iPad here on my third screen. Teletext is originally the original second screen application. I don't know why I'm wasting 1 minute. There we go. It's 7 o'clock. Hi everybody. I should use that hand, shouldn't I? Because I've got space there. Hi everybody, and welcome to this hashtag weekly teletext art stream. I'm Dan, and somebody is going to be joining me in a bit. That is Mr. Carlos Attrell. He's not here right now, unfortunately, but he will be very, very soon. First of all, tonight, well, I thought we could do something quite fun that could help all of you people out there in Teletext land. And let's see if we can share my screen for this. So, for all you people out there who have unfortunately been scammed by Ceefax Holidays, this is the stream for you. It is a workshop for those who have been severely affected by Ceefax Holidays. Yes, some people out there have been conned out of thousands and thousands of pence. And that's pretty bad. So tonight we're going to be helping you with this fantastic online clinic. We'd like you to call in with your horror stories about Ceefax Holidays, and we're going to be telling you, yes you, the conned public, how you can get your money back from these swines. Now, we have the Twitter up here of Ceefax Holidays, and we want you to do something. We would like you to tweet to this account at Ceefax Holidays and tell us your horror stories, and we will personally go through them, and the doctor will, I guess, medicate you in a way. The doctor will provide some fixes to your problems and hopefully remedy your issues. You're going to get your money back, guaranteed. So let's have a quick look at the Ceefax Holidays Twitter. Look at these swines here. No wonder they don't have any followers. They're not very good at all, are they? So, oh, look at that. We've got some of, I think that's Andy Jenkinson's artwork. There we go. Oh, somebody's done a nice little pastiche of them there. Of these swines. Carlos. Yep. So at Ceefax Holidays is the Twitter handle. No, this is 100% serious, ladies and gentlemen. Even though it is past 12 o'clock, please do tweet Ceefax Holidays and, well, actually tweet something at Ceefax Holidays and we shall respond tonight, hopefully. But I think we should get down to brass tacks, shouldn't we? While you're getting your complaints rolling in, we'll get down to the matter at hand, which is examining the hashtag weekly teletext art. And let's see, where did we leave off last week? Oh yes, it was automatic. We had, I think there were approximately 10 or 12 entries, which was pretty good for the automatic thingy. And this was the one that was first done after we logged off for the last stream 2 weeks ago. Automatic for the People by REM. A wonderful album cover representation in black and white teletext by the aforementioned Jellica Jake. Hi, if you're watching. Automatic for the People, yes. And some wonderful background graphics going on there. I think it's level 2 teletext rather than a desaturated level 1 piece. And I like that. But we're going to do a side-by-side comparison now, because Jellica is not the only person that's done a representation of that album cover. Here is Andy Jenkinson's. And well, it's totally different, isn't it? We've got some double height text at the bottom, but we've got a more pointillistic style there on the actual artwork. I mean, actually, what does the front cover look like? I don't know what that's supposed to be. Is it a mace? I like it. It's some sort of some sort of artist sculpture maybe. But yeah, a wonderful representation of the cover there. 2 representations of the cover. And yeah, I liked those. Oh, actually, I think they stole the idea from Carl, because when Carl was doing his Pointer Sisters artwork there, live on the stream last week, you could see that he had saved a picture of Automatic for the People by REM, and they probably saw that and said, well, I'm going to steal that idea and do a representation in teletext myself. Now, in the end, Carlos didn't do one, but we do have 2 wonderful representations. But here's another album by Fidian Genial, a rising star of the teletext scene. It's the Jesus and Mary Chains. Yep, some great use of minimal colour there. And yeah, another wonderful representation. Can we zoom in and look at that? Ah, there we go. That's a bit better. Yeah, if you want to follow Fidian, it's at Sontolhead. Yeah, I've been liking his entries for weekly teletext art. Okay. So if you're in stream tonight, please do say hi in chat, either in Discord or in the chat for the video. Oh, hold on a second. We'll just stop the screen sharing for a minute here, because I forgot to show you my wonderful shirt that I'm wearing. I have to stand up for this so you can see it. Oh, there it is. My terrible quality webcam, but you can just about see that. Blocktoberfest 2018, yes. Designed by myself and Mr. Grim Fandango. Teletext Block Party 2019. 18 in Wigan. Let's see if we can sort this problem with the light in here. That's too bright now. It's a bit better though. We can do what's that? We can do shadow puppets in the background. That's cool, isn't it? I don't know. We can do some teletext shadow puppets. Welcome to the teletext art stream. Haha. Right, enough of that. Let's get back to the teletext art. So I really liked this one. I think it's Echo the Dolphin by Mars FS, another rising star of the scene. Peter Kwan says, nice shirt. Yeah, I like it as well. Unfortunately, you can't buy it anymore. It was a limited edition for the Teletext Block Party. But I don't know, maybe I have some spare ones over there somewhere. If you ask really, really, really nicely, perhaps we might have some more. And we'll get some more printed up for the future block parties. So yeah, hi Peter Kwan. A wonderful piece of teletext art here. That's made in Mars FS's own teletext editor, I do believe, which has animation, the facility to make animations, which is pretty cool. And I think that's actually done on a BBC Micro. I believe PixelBlip uses the same software. So it comes recommended by the stream. And recommended by most of the Teletext community as well. If you want to download that, ladies and gentlemen, I believe you can get it on the Teletext Discord. Once again, I have not put the link in description. However, I think I've put a tweet out, and you can join via that. So hi Jellica Jake, hello, and hi Fidian Genial. They're all saying hello. How are you all? Should we go back to your artworks? Just for the sake of you being here, I'll say something else for you. I'll say more about your artworks. So Jellica Jake's one, he says that himself and Ugly Fruit came up with the same idea for Automatic. Yeah, definitely a different vibe. My partner has a poster of it in our flat, so I get to see it every day. That's cool. So he would have had some sort of, or you, Jellica, would have had some sort of reference in front of you to draw from. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like the additional stripes in the background. That's very, very Jellica Jake, might I add. And fantastic. So let's look again at Fedian's artwork. Jesus and the Merry Chains. Yeah, I like the duo colour deal that you have going on there. And some different shading techniques actually on the star, which is also a leaf. Now I'm not familiar with this album, so I don't know what that's supposed to be originally. But maybe the less said the better, I don't know. Yeah, I liked that. Hold on a sec. Yeah, I quite like the lime green that's used in Teletext, and when you put it up against the white, it can have quite a stark effect, and it really stands out, I think. If you put all the different Teletext colours together and desaturated them, you'd be able to see which was the brightest and which was the darkest, and this is a tip for everybody out there, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, I need to put this up online, some sort of scale where you can see which are the brightest colours and which are the darkest colours, but if you do some art in level 1 and then convert it to level 2 shades of grey, you'll be able to see which are the brighter and which are the darker. So which ones stand out more. I think white is the one that stands out the most of all, but green is up there, the lime green. I don't know how much of a tip that is, but it's helped me in the past, I guess, a little bit. So that catches up with the automatic ones from 2 weeks ago. But as of March the 20th, a new prompt was launched, and it was Dolphin and or microphone. So let's take a look at those. Did I ever post my automatic one? Yes, I did. I did. You'll see that in a minute, because I was late. Just to repeat, ladies and gentlemen, if you do submit your artwork late, we're not going to disqualify it or anything like that. Don't worry. We'll still go through it on stream for you. I just double check to see if anybody is commenting in the Block Party stream on Discord. Ah, yes. Hello, Sarah Burgess. How are you this evening? Sarah's a little bit overexcited tonight, unfortunately. But hold on, let's go back to the big camera a minute. So yeah, Sarah's a little bit overexcited this evening. But a lot of people doing album art, nice. Yeah, shadow puppets. Do you think Dan is trying to outdo V-Bart? So let's see if we can do it again. Let's see if I can do a shadow puppet of V-Bart. I'm going to need 2 hands for this. Oh. So we're going back to the analog days, ladies and gentlemen, when we didn't have access to computers and things like that. When we had to... the teletext days, when we only had shadow puppets to entertain us. I don't know, I can't do it. I'm not very good at this. So there's a ball I guess. And I don't know. Right, enough of that. I was trying to do some teletext shadow puppets, but unfortunately failed. Let's see. So Sarah's having some troubles with her computer. Let's go back to share screen and back to the artwork. Oh, that was fun, wasn't it? Not. Yeah, I really like this one, by the way, this Echo the Dolphin one. I'm surprised we didn't get more Echo the Dolphin entries. I'm not sure that is based on Echo the Dolphin. Oh, we missed this, didn't we? And the Ugly Fruits entry. A rendition of a fictional KTEL Records LP that should have existed. I can see the track list in my mind. Yeah, maybe it should have. Maybe we could put together a compilation of dolphin-related songs. What could we have? We could have the Echo the Dolphin soundtrack and Echo Beach, Far Away in Time, and some of the things. I don't know. Put your suggestions in chat, please. Hello, Chrissy! Chrissy! Now, I'm going to have to go away and do some research for the V-Bert shadow puppets, but in no way am I trying to outdo V-Bert. He's going to be along later tonight. So, Gesheep, hello! How are you this evening? Thanks for joining us. So yeah, Andy Jenkinson's artwork there. Yep, again, right, we've got a mixing of colours there in the bottom half of the screen. We've got the magenta, yellow and red. And that's one way that you can mix colour in teletext, because it's very limited and we only have a certain number of colours available. Something that we can do to help us is, much like you would with a painting, real-life painting, you can mix together the colours. I know it's not quite the same, but the farther you go away from the TV, the more you can make out the mixing. So you could sort of have, let's see, like this, you've got the waves, but if I went into the corner over there, it'd sort of look like sand, I suppose. No, it would have more of an effect, I think. So that's cool. You can see the KTEL logo is a bit like a sun there, shining on the water. And actually we've got the KTEL Records Twitter account there. 1,300 followers, if you want to follow it. Right, let's get on with... Wait a minute, I think we're still doing some dolphin things here. I must have missed a few out. So, Pixel Blip has done another animation here. And we have a dolphin wearing a t-shirt, and he's fervently doing his washing up there. The water's going everywhere. But does it really matter when he's doing his washing underwater? I don't know what's on the side there, the left-hand side. It could be a toilet cistern. So he could be in the bathroom doing his washing up. But yeah, I really love that. How many frames have we got there? 3? 1, 2, 3, 4? 3 or 4 frames of animation. So effective. Just the single pixels that can make all of the difference there and really draw attention to the animated bits. I like the attribute, deliberate attribute clash, I think, that we've got going on there by Flips' left flipper. Yeah, I love that. It's more like he's not really doing the washing up, is he? He's just splashing, or they're just splashing the water, aren't they? That's the most fun part of washing up, I find. Maybe there are some fish heads on the right as well there. In the washing up rack. Yeah, wonderful, as ever, a wonderful entry by Mr. Pixel Blip. I've just noticed that in the top corner where my webcam is, it says Den Ferrimon. So if only it could only fit Den Ferrimon and the ellipses. If only it could have put the D where the ellipses were, eh? Right. An excellent entry that, Pixel Whip. Are you here tonight? Peter Kwan says, echoing the Bunny Men, yes. We need to write those down for our track listing, don't we? So thank you for liking the tweet, Brianna. I just got up on my screen. So ZX Guesser has made some wonderful entries. Look at this. I think, is this the one that I said, well, I'm never going to beat this? Because I never am. No matter how hard I try, I'm not going to beat this. How wonderful is this? We've got level 2, level 2.5, and oh, there's all sorts going on here. We've got minimal use of single pixels there at the bottom of the screen to represent the waves or the water splashing. And we've got the sunset reflected in the waves in the background. Look at the orange, the wonderful use of orange, which of course is illegal in level 1, but totally legal in level 2. Foreground and background, very technical as ever with ZX Guesser's stuff, and different shades of yellow to represent the background. Hold on a sec. Pardon me, I just had to burp there. I don't have a burp button, unfortunately. Hello, ZX Guesser is here right now. How are you this evening, Guesser? We're looking at your artwork currently, and this is one of my favourites actually. Not to pick favourites, but to pick favourites. This one is probably my favourite, and I forgot to say I love the use of black for the shadow, and also in the corners to represent faded corners. So it looks like a Polaroid in a way with dog ears. So I really like that. That's really cool. That's one of my favourite. Yeah, there you go. Peter Kwan just mentioned the vignetting in the corners. So yeah, excellent. Excellent stuff. Let's just have a quick look in Discord. Nothing more, nothing less. Right now. Yeah, Peter. I love that. The vignetting in the corner. Oh, Suho Rocks is here. Hi! I believe that's the first time you've been here. They say I like the colour on this one. Yeah, me too. Especially because it's orange. My favourite colour in all of the world. See, look at this. I've got it right here. It's my diary for the year 2021. And guess what colour it is? Well, peach, really. But you could say it's orange. There you go. Yep, so we have a winner. This wins Teletext Art, weekly Teletext Art forever. I love it. I love it, ladies and gentlemen. So this is Sarah's entry. I believe Sarah is watching. Hi Sarah in Discord. And I'm not going to try and read that, or am I? Ridich Chien Wilp. Is that Welsh? It's the only way we get any privacy, mate. I don't know, is that Klingon? I don't think it is Welsh, or it could be. Oh, it's some sort of fabricated language. But yeah, this reminds me of a dolphin doing stand-up. And we've got some, I've just noticed the fishes in the background there. A wonderful piece of cartoonery from Sarah here. We've got, yeah, my favourite part of this, I think, is the dolphin at the bottom. And the combination of the cyan, the blue, and the white. How Sarah has configured that. I'm trying to figure out how it's done. I think there are some hell graphics going on there. Yeah, I'm going to say that there are hell graphics. Are there, Sarah? Are there hell graphics in this? See, when you get me on this stream, I'm just trying to figure out how it's done. If you get a normal sane person on the stream, they'll just say, oh, I like the colours or whatever. But there's me trying to figure out how it's all done, how the jigsaw is put together. Yes, let's see if Sarah has responded to that. Sarah says, I don't speak Welsh. Just picked up a few words while I was on holiday there back in the day. Oh, so it is Welsh, right. So once, when I was in holiday in Wales, we picked up a little Welsh phrase book, which is quite cool actually as a souvenir. I don't think we still have it, but it's not the same as if you're in Spain or Germany or anything like that, because I think 99% of the country speaks Welsh. 99% of Wales speaks English anyway. But, and you'd probably go up to somebody and start speaking Welsh and they'd say, what are you on about, mate? I can't speak Welsh. What are you talking about? My great-great-grandma spoke Welsh, but I can't speak Welsh. What do you think I am, Welsh? Or something? Yeah, so squeezing some Welsh into some teletext art. I like that. Do we have any... We do have some Welsh teletext artists out there, I think. We've got Southend Busker, I believe, has done some teletext art, aka Rail Slave Games. He's definitely done some... He's done like Amstrad CPC art and stuff like that, so... If you can find Rail Slave Games on Steam, I recommend those. So it's been a while since Sarah has made this, she says. So maybe she's forgotten if there are held graphics in it. So yes, Wales, wonderful place. Dear, Ceefax Gasser says, Penguli Mugban Af Cthulhu Riley Vergaindachel Vertagan. So yeah. Does anybody remember that game? What the heck was it called? Shadow of the Comet? Was it a Sierra game? That was based on Cthulhu. Sarah says, I can't believe Dan isn't curious as to what the Welsh says. Well, I am a little bit. So what does it say, Sarah? Does it say... Let me try and guess what it says. Teletext forever. I wonder what teletext in Welsh is. So I'm guessing that Sarah is going to tell us what it says. So while Sarah does that, we're going to move on to the next artwork. We're still on Dolphin Karaoke, Dolphin Microphone, and this is by Chris Young. This is his second entry, I think, of all time. And I've just noticed that his handle is Very Sticky Bunny, which I really love, and it's very, very appropriate because it's Easter this weekend. So, what songs are popular there? Save all your fishes for me, says Sarah. And then Chris says he's missed the opportunity to add the puns. But yeah, offensive content. Oh, let's not show those tweets. We're not going to do that tonight. Yeah, Dolphin Karaoke. So, Dolphin Karaoke Bar, Luton, above Chicken Cottage. I can imagine that. I can really imagine the Dolphin Karaoke. I'd love to attend that, actually. So I wonder if John C. Lilly ever attended Dolphin Karaoke. We're going to talk a little bit about John C. Lilly a little later on, because my entry pertains to it. So, Sarah says that the Welsh in her artwork says, "You are wet." So perhaps he is a stand-up comedian, or that dolphin is a stand-up comedian. Okay, so for the latecomers tonight, don't forget that we're running a surgery on all the people who have been conned by the naughty Ceefax Holidays. And, I believe we have our first caller on the line in regards to Ceefax Holidays. Caller, can you hear me? Are you on the line right now? Oh, they're having some problems getting through. But rest assured, we have somebody coming in to tell us now about how they were conned by the naughty Ceefax Holidays. So ladies and gentlemen, please tweet to us tonight your horror stories. Tweet to me at ILLARTERATE, that's illiterate. If you are curious as to the pronunciation, and I know a lot of people are. But let's see. Hello, caller. Are you on the line? Not quite yet. So, yeah, Ceefax Holidays have unfortunately been scamming everybody up and down the country. Oh, hello? Yeah, Ceefax Holidays have been scamming everybody up and down the country. And it's our mission tonight to bring justice. Justice! Bring Ceefax Holidays to justice and get you your money back. So tell us your stories and we're going to tell you exactly how you can get your money back from Ceefax Holidays. Now, we're not going to give it away just yet, but hold on a second, let me get my camera back up here for 1 second. Caller! We have a caller on the line. Hello!
Hello?
Hello caller, you're a little bit quiet. I think.
I don't know. Am I quiet? I don't know. I've just come back from football training.
Oh right, so what's your story about being scammed by Ceefax Holidays?
Oh yes, I as I was saying to your researcher before I came on, I was looking online for some holidays, and I thought I'd try the Teletext, and I had a weekend in a coastal community, but when I turned up, the sea had eroded it away already. So I had to stay in my sleeping bag in the back of a car.
So
in the back of my dormitory.
That's absolutely awful, caller. Sorry, what's your name, caller?
It's Melvin McGuffrey.
Well, welcome to the show, Melvin McGuffrey. That sounds utterly horrible. Now tonight,
well,
we're going to
didn't think my name sounded that bad.
No. Of course, we're talking about those nasty people at Ceefax Holidays. Now, how much money did you pay for your horrible holiday?
36 guineas.
36 guineas. Well, tonight, Melville, we can get your money back. How does that sound?
Oh, that's brilliant. Do you know what I'll do with that money?
What?
I'll put the dog down.
Oh. That sounds pretty awful. Well, that's a shame. Can't you pay for surgery for the dog with the money that you get back?
I guess I could. I guess I could take it for a walk across the moors.
At least we can pay for some drugs for him.
Well, you pay for some drugs for me first. Then you change out 36 guineas.
I think you're going to need that after your experience with Ceefax Holidays, Melville. So,
oh yes.
Would you like to know how you can get your money back?
I would love to know how to get my money back.
Well, there is a Twitter account called @Ceefax Holidays. Hold on.
Yes.
There is a Twitter account called Ceefax Holidays. It's scary, that lighting, isn't it? Right. There is a Twitter account @Ceefax Holidays, and we'd like you to tweet to them. And if we can get enough people tweeting to them, we are hoping to get their attention and send off our petition to get everybody's money back.
Excellent.
So, when did you go on your holiday, Melville?
I went there some time ago. I believe I tried to go the year before last.
Right. But what happened? Did something happen?
Yes, I sold my Morris Minor, and with the money, 36 guineas, I decided to treat myself and the dog to a family excursion.
Yes.
It was then when I looked at my Ceefax set on Ceefax Holidays. Because I love the Ceefax Holidays. I absolutely love them. I then perchanced across this holiday to the coastal retreat that is no longer there because it was eroded by the sea 200 years ago.
Oh. So wait, there was nothing there. You just stayed in a tent on a piece of farmland or something.
Well, I tried pitching the tent exactly where they wanted me to do, but it went in the water. It was like the credits of Reggie Perrin, to be honest. It was like, he was drier than me at the end of it.
Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing at this. This is a horrible experience. I mean, I'd hate for that to happen to me.
Nicky Campbell didn't laugh at it. You're laughing at it. It's not very funny, is it?
Oh, right. Have you spoken to Nicky Campbell about it?
Yes, when he was on Watchdog.
Ah, I see. So how did that go?
Well, not bad, not bad. He said that he'd look at getting my money back, and then he promptly got a job on 5 Live, and I never heard from him again.
Well, when I spoke to Nicky Campbell, he never said anything to me about it.
Oh, well, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. It must have slipped his mind. He's writing a book about things. He's got a dog as well.
Oh, well, it's good to hear that he has a dog. I mean, I think is it something like 46% of the country have a dog. But getting back to the topic at hand, yes, Melville. So, Melville, I have reason to believe that you are not really Melville, are you?
Well, what would ever give you that reason? Some people say that I'm Greg Wallace.
That's it. You're Greg Wallace, aren't you? So, welcome to the stream, Mr. Greg Wallace, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh. Right. Okay. Time for the big reveal.
Oh! Hold on. Should we put your webcam on for this, or should I put you on webcam on the big screen? Put you on big TV.
Alright. Put me on TV.
Put you on big telly.
Aye. Telly.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mr. Carlos Attrill, and he was indeed April fooling you all. He wasn't really Melville. Hello, Carl. Oh, he's gone now! Oh! He appeared for a second, and then he disappeared. We're having some technical difficulties today.
No, we're not.
I can't see you. Oh, hold on. There you are. Hello, Carl.
Hello. Hey, hello. Yeah, so V-Bert's here as well. Hello.
Hello, V-Bert. Hello. So how are you
Hello.
this evening, V-Bert?
I'm all right, thank you.
So you're V-Bert now.
Huh? No. I'm V-Bert.
Hello, V-Bert. So what's your
Hiya.
Ceefax Holidays horror story, V-Bert?
Have you got? He's living the dream. He's got no problem with Ceefax Holidays. He's the champion for Ceefax Holidays.
Oh, sorry. Right. So he's the he's the public face.
He's the public face of Ceefax Holidays.
Oh well. It's an honour to have such esteemed company tonight. So earlier I was doing some shadow puppets, and people were saying that I was trying to outdo V-Bert. What do you say to that, V-Bert?
He says, "Come on, then, bring it on."
Bring it on.
Bring it. Oh, it's nice to see your face, Dan.
And yours too, Carl.
Thank you. Well, people will see my ugly mug list like the 3rd show running, but it's the first time that you've graced us with a webcam.
That's correct.
It's,
yes.
It's an Alsatian.
Oh, is that what you think it was?
Alsatian. Bunny rabbit. Smoking
With
bunny
a cigarette, yes. A bunny
Yes.
rabbit with a cigarette. Hello.
Oh, a well-hard rabbit. Oh, you alright?
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to the Teletext Star stream. If you've been conned by Teletext, oh no, what happened? If you've been conned by Ceefax Holidays, please get in touch with us. Yes. Yeah, he's the new spokesperson of the anti-Ceefax Holidays Brigade.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So
what's going on then? Sorry, I've just come in, everybody, and No idea what's going on.
Well,
Yeah, sorry to Melville.
Melville, yeah, yeah.
Melville. All right, Mel. I've spent 32 guineas on holiday and love Ceefax Holidays, me.
Ceefax Holidays, it's the best ever.
Oh yes.
Well, I went on a Ceefax holiday in the year 1954. So the thing is, guys, you can still get a refund on your Ceefax holiday from 1954. So this applies to the last 60 years. Wait a minute. That was more than 60 years ago. 75 years. Can you tell that I'm making this up as I'm going along?
You're riffing it. You're riffing.
Yeah.
Riffing? Yes.
So Nathan Dane has patched our stream through to NMP TV, and he's posted a picture of this, which I'm gonna post right now for you.
I'm gonna try and make tonight my dolphin country thing.
The dolphin. Welcome. This is dolphin country.
Welcome to dolphin country.
Yeah, I wish we could get the lighting sorted here. Right, there we go. Hopefully that's a bit better. So, yeah, there's a picture of us patched through. Currently, the lighting on my webcam is an utter mess. So yeah, yeah. So if you would like to watch us on NMP TV, you can. Is that streaming to YouTube currently, Nathan? Why is that so bad now?
What is NMP TV? I'm a little bit behind the times here.
That's his own sort of TV station that he has on the web, and you can get pages from Ceefax on it.
Excellent. Oh, yes, very good. Excellent.
The light shines bright in my eyes, brighter than it's ever been.
Sorry to Sarah, she was getting ever so excited on Twitter about the quality of the of the content we were going to provide tonight. Whoa. She must be well made up.
Yeah, absolutely. ZX Gasser says, is the Zoom logo caption safe? Probably not. On the subject, by the way, of subtitles and closed captions, what I wanted to happen was for these streams to have live subtitling in the spirit of Teletext. But unfortunately, we can't figure out a way to do it with Zoom. But if you wait a few days and watch the replay, then you can watch the auto-generated captions at the bottom, which are really cool, I think.
Oh yeah, they're quite good because is that where they got the algorithm and it tries to read what you're saying? Because I'll watch a lot of videos with the sound down, and it's a completely different video sometimes when they're talking about like trains and things like that, and it's not in the normal lexicon of the subtitles.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? I was thinking about this earlier today, about how Northerners are subtitled. And a little bit earlier we mentioned it. I'm going to put Big Telly on. Sometime. Put Big Telly on. Take that line, for example. To subtitle that line, sometimes they put Big Telly on, when it should be put the Big Telly on, or put Big Telly on.
Telly.
Put Big Telly on, yeah.
Yeah, so you do the T of the, then drop the first T of the telly. Telly.
Yeah. Put Big Telly on. Well, I wonder what the house rules are for that with Teletext. Oh, the light has just died.
Oh. You put 50p into meter.
Put 50p in meter. It looks really creepy, doesn't it, actually, now?
Yeah, it's the horror special. That's the April Fool. It's actually the Halloween today. Yeah, very good.
Very bad. Right, shall we get on with looking at the Teletext art?
I think we ought to.
And forget about my dodgy lighting. Yes, we'll get back to Twitter. And I think we're halfway through the dolphin stuff on the weekly Teletext art. So Chris Y is in Discord. Hello! Chris Y says, oh, what have I done this time? Oh, I don't know.
Well, what have I done to deserve this? Sorry, mate.
What have you done to deserve this stream? I don't know. Yeah, you mentioned Sarah's message. So let's have a look to see if we've got any messages on YouTube. Yes, we have Utsuho Rocks says Cymru Ambith. And that's my terrible Cymru Ambith.
Ah, yeah, Wales the best.
Yeah. Any
Is
Welsh
this from the
people?
last episode? I think this is when we said we're talking Welsh last episode, weren't we?
Yeah. Do we have any Welsh people in tonight? Is Utsuho from Wales?
Anyone in from Wales?
They are, aren't they? Wales.
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 Wales. The Wales have come off. Chris Young says...
Hey, congratulations on winning the Six Nations.
yeah,
Well done.
Oh, right. When was that?
That was when they beat... did they beat... No, France beat Scotland right at the end.
Right.
And then, yeah, but they bossed everybody. But I think they only lost to one and missed out on the Grand Slam. I think they lost to... Well, they'll tell me. They're Welsh, they'll know. But brilliant. A really good bit of rugby.
Yes. So congratulations to all you Welsh people out there tonight for finding the stream.
Congratulations on being Welsh.
ZX Guesser says, wow, it's TV's Greg Wallace.
Wow, yeah, we're in the factory. We make the widgets and things. How many widgets do you make every 5 minutes? I don't know, I just press the button, Greg.
Peter Kwan says, let's chip in and get Dan a nice ring light. Well, yeah, this is the first time I've been on the stream, so I don't need a nice light. But Utsuho says, I am in fact from Wales. So, Utsuho, would you be able to post something in Welsh for us? Something else in Welsh, and we'll try and translate it. Have a bit of fun. How much Welsh do you know? Are you one of the Welsh people that knows Welsh? One of the, I think only about like 25% of Wales know Welsh, don't they? Which is a bit of a shame.
Well, that's actually going up, isn't it? So that's actually an upward trend from what it was, I think. So I think it was only North Wales where the real exiled Welsh were. That's like the hardcore Welsh, but now more people Swansea downwards are learning the language. So it's, I don't know where I picked this up from, but there you go. I think anyway.
That's really interesting because I've been to Anglesey, which is the northernmost part of Wales, and we went into a pub. We saw that
an Englishman goes into a pub.
An Englishman goes into a Welsh pub, and I actually saw that the power sockets were 2-pin, and I thought, wow, that's from the olden days, isn't it? Or maybe they're part of Europe or something.
Well, they're at one with the Earth, so they don't need it.
The what, sorry?
They're at one with the Earth, so they don't need a pin for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but should we get back to the artwork?
Well, second time lucky.
So this is my artwork, and this is in regards to Automatic, an entry for Automatic. By the way, Utsuho, if you do want to jump on the stream and speak some Welsh to us with your real voice, that would be funny. And we could try and pretend that we know what you're saying. That would be fun. Too close for comfort, says Utsuho.
Oh.
But yeah, Automatic. So this is... Actually, I'll tell you the story behind this. I was fooling around with some different ways of making art. And I took some screenshots from some old VHS visuals that I made many years ago. And that's the genesis for this artwork. I took a screenshot and it's just all snow. So, you know when you tune into a channel and there's nothing there and you just get all remnants from the Big Bang, you know, the bits.
The white noise.
Yeah, I took a screenshot of that and imported it into Teletext and then cleaned it up a lot. It looks a lot different to how it looked originally. I drew a lot of things over it. I'm trying a few things here with collaging. I guess you'd call it Teletext collaging, which I want to explore a lot more. And also you can see some different dithering techniques there. So a lot of things going on there. I don't know how successful it's been, but I tried a lot of things with it, at least.
No, it's good, and it got a good reaction on Twitter as well.
Yeah.
I like the use of the maths and all that on the like the divide and all the ASCII symbols on there, and it's got a bit of a glitch in it as well, which is good. And yeah, it's really good. It's really good. What did you say? So yeah, you got the cursor and the hourglass there, which is the that's the Windows, I guess. It's a window onto the future.
Yeah, this program requires Windows 95. So hello to Grim Fandango, the Teletext Archaeologist.
Oh.
So how are you tonight? How are things going up there where you are? I don't think you're quite in Wales, are you? No, you're actually farther away from Wales than I am, aren't
you? It's
you?
Yorkshire.
Grim. It's Grim up north.
Grim up north. It's never Grim up north.
He's in the northwest, I
yes.
believe. Yep. So enough about this. So it would be cool if Grim Fandango actually entered something for weekly teletext art. That would be fun, wouldn't it?
Yes. Well, he does want to. I think we're going to do a special on cleaning some stuff up, but because after the show last time, he messaged me and said, "Oh, we'd really want to do something," and I said, "Yeah, it'd be great." And he thought I was joking or being sarcastic, but I wasn't. I actually do want to. That'd be great. It'd be great if you could come on and do that. So if he wants to ring in and explain a bit more about it, he can.
Yeah, absolutely. I can send you the link to join there, Jason, if you would like to do that. If you have 10 minutes, I guess, this evening, and talk to us a little bit about your recovery process, etc. That would be fun. So he's in Cheshire, he says. Cheshire, don't you know? Yes.
Ah, is that where the rich footballers' wives are?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. If you've ever been there, it's pretty cool because they've got all these tall walls to prevent you from seeing over. You go past them and think, oh, I wonder if Gary Neville lives there. Oh, I bet Ryan Giggs lives there. Yeah, it's quite cool.
Has he got a boxing ring in his garden, old Ryan Giggs?
Has he?
I don't know. It's quite handy with his fists, isn't he?
Oh, we could do that, couldn't we? We could get a drone and fly over his garden to see what he's got in there. Oh, so Jason says he's up for joining us. So
yeah, do that.
If you give me just 1 second, I'll stop the share. That artwork, by the way, was by Thomas Burvitt. We'll come back to that very soon.
Yes, come back to that. Yes.
I will be back in a few minutes.
Okay. So is that just me, I guess, doing some bits? Right, okay. So who liked Only Connect last time, or the Only Correct? Because I haven't done around this time, which is a bit of a shame. But lack of preparation. It's my fault, not yours, viewers. So there's that. Just have a look on the old on the thing. So Sarah, a little anecdote from my Welsh holidays. Once I was in the shop come post office, and I heard someone at the post office speaking in Welsh, but in the middle of a sentence they said television licence stamps. Surely they would have those words. I mean, even I know the Welsh for television. Wonder why they said it in English. Well, what is the Welsh for television? Because isn't it the urban myth of the microwave? Is that glung glung ping or something like that? And that's actually just it's just a joke. It actually was never Welsh for microwave. I don't know where I'm going with that, but there you go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do a teletext thing. So I haven't done a dolphin or a country thing, but I think I might end up just doing Dolph Lundgren, and then just say Dolphin Lundgren. But I don't know what that's got to do with countries. I can hear someone in the background.
Hello, it's me again. Yeah.
Hello, you again.
I just wanted to pop in to say...
Hello, Ewan.
Hello. Yes, I'm calling in today regarding my Ceefax holiday. I require a refund on it. Post
Of course.
haste.
How much did you? How much were you? Did you spend on this procurement in guineas to the nearest half inch?
£25.72.
Oh, that's about 21 guineas.
Yes, approximately.
One
But
pound
yes.
and 10, I think. I think guinea is £1 and 10.
In modern money, it's £7 million.
£7 million. That's
Yes.
when £7 million was a lot of money. Yes. So yes, you can get your money back. All you got to do is got to go find the official Ceefax Holidays Twitter account, and you've got to tweet them the special word, and then you will get your money back.
Oh, what's the special word then, Carlos?
The special word, I don't know. Oh no. Restart to install the latest Windows updates. What does that mean on my computer?
Oh no! If Carl disappears tonight, then bad stuff will happen.
Well,
so
good stuff for everyone else. Yes.
Jason, if you're listening, check your Discord. I've sent you the link to join.
Jason, if you're listening, we'll send out your Discord invite. Right, I'm going to have a play and see if I can get do a Dolphin Lundgren for tonight.
Yeah, that's a fantastic little pun there. What happened to that bloke that was just here, by the way?
What bloke was that?
That bloke then who was online. That guy on the line just now.
Oh yeah, I think he needs a special word, doesn't he, to get his money back on Ceefax Holidays.
Yeah. And what is the magic word? Is it Dolphin Lundgren?
No, it's no, it's actually the Welsh word for television, which Sarah's going to share with us pretty soon in the comments.
Oh, let's see if we can find that.
Because she said that she was in a, I don't know how much of it you caught, but she was in a post office and they were conversing away in the native tongue, and then in the middle of it said television license. But apparently there is a word for television in Cymru or Welsh.
I wonder if they use a lot of English words, words that they've borrowed from English.
False friends. There's a few of them in German actually. There's a good Hemming Vane video about false friends. Like they have got certain English words that have different meanings. So like rucksack, they call it a body bag.
All right.
Yeah, and
body bag.
Dressman is a model. And,
no, that's great. That.
Yeah, and if you wear a smoking, it's a dinner jacket.
A smoking jacket.
A schmirking. No, it's a schmirking.
Schmirking, is it?
Schmirking. And this is a handy.
Mine handy.
Yeah, it's a handy because it's handy. But people in this country, you can get a free handy charger with things because they think it's a handy charger, but it's actually a phone charger. So the false friend has come back into English, meaning something else again.
Ah.
Go figure. Anyway, welcome to this Teletext program. Right. Yeah. Okay. So no one's saying much on these things. I'm going to do my. Oh, hello. It was microwave ready meals. Yes. Tedlu. Yes, we got.
That's television, is it? Hedlu.
I reckon that's Tedlu. Tedlu. Is it Tedlu?
Teledu.
Would you say Teledu?
Teledu. What's Hedlu then?
Hedlu.
Yeah.
Hedlu. Hedlu.
Max Hedlu.
Yeah, Max Hedlu. Hedlu.
We need to start a Patreon so I can get a light.
Yes. Well, I'll put emergency lights up for a living. So if I get like an off-cut, I'll send it to you. But it means you just have to shut your electricity down, and then your light will come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have another caller regarding Ceefax Holidays, and he'll be joining us right now.
You're
so
very
caller,
still, Jason.
Caller, what is your gripe with Ceefax Holidays?
Oh, hello.
We need to start a Patreon so I can get a light.
Yes. Well,
you can hear the stream in the background there. Oh, can he hear us?
I don't know. Is he watching the other stream? Is he watching the?
I don't know.
Is he watching the stream in the past?
He can't. He needs to put his headphones on. Ha 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 ha. Hello, Jason. We were just saying nice things about you while you couldn't hear us.
He's got a proper microphone and everything.
Oh yeah, look
Good
at
work.
that. He's trying to get it all set up, I think.
Hmm.
Right, just continue talking. We'll wait for the
I
caller.
I like his arcade machine.
Oh yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
It's quite interesting actually because it's a bit of serendipity there.
Oh yes.
Oh yes. So there you go.
What do you
It's
have
the
on
same
that
one.
machine? What games do you have?
I've got a hat on it. There's a hat,
There's a Master System as well.
a Master System.
Is that a Commodore? No, it's a
that-
ZX Spectrum, isn't it?
It's a sawn-off Spectrum, a Mega Drive, and then going through, we have
Specky.
Commodore, +4, an Oric, and things and bits and pieces like that. But yeah, I was only doing that because I've got the same arcade machine as Jason in the background. So there you go. That's my. Thank you. Bit of sign language there, Jason. So you say,
He's
he's
disappeared.
gone. He's had enough. I've scared him.
Do you know any sign language, by the way?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Problem.
Bro, yeah, that's exactly what we're experiencing right now.
Mhm.
Problems. I can't remember.
Working.
In school, we were taught how to do the sign language alphabet, but I've forgotten it
yeah.
all.
That's it.
Um,
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. Oh no, Z.
Is it
R,
cute?
S, T, U. I think that's V, and then I can't remember what W is, and then it's X. Oh, well, it's W, X, Y, and Z.
Yeah. Well, that was actually a very good demonstration, but I'm not really in a position to judge on its quality.
My name is Carl. Carl. That's it.
Wow.
There you go. There's a smoke alarm.
Oh, right.
Battery.
Do you,
Battery.
so do you have to know a little bit of sign language for your job?
I used to, yeah. Well, I used to install smoke alarms for deaf people. It used to really come in handy.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Maybe you could sign our shows. That would be fun, wouldn't it?
What was 888?
Oh, it's 888.
Eight.
So yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's 6, 7, 8. So it'd be 8, 8, 8, 8. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Didn't Philip Schofield used to do that on CBBC?
Yes, he did. Yeah,
Ceefax
yeah.
subtitle on page 888.
That's it. 888. Brilliant.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. Go. See.
Oh, the
Oh, nice.
Welsh. The Welsh for television is Teledy,
Teddy D.
is how you say it. Yes.
Teddy D. Thank
Yeah.
you very
The
much.
U is pronounced as an E sound. Teledy.
Teledi. It's a beautiful language. It's brilliant.
So, caller, what's your gripe with Ceefax Holidays?
Boom. My gripe. with it-
Caller, Mr.
Oh,
Jason.
caller. Oh, yeah, come on,
Oh,
Caller.
sorry. Call. I thought you said Carlos.
I know,
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought that.
caller. Sorry, caller.
Yeah. Well, they're in a bit of trouble. I read they've got to do some refunds, haven't they? I read in the news for the COVID cancellations.
They do indeed. And they still have to refund people for holidays from 50 years ago.
So yeah, you should get some complaints on Ceefax Holidays.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, how are you tonight, Jason?
I'm very well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for joining us. I think
No,
this
no.
is the first time you've been Actually, you've been on one of the podcasts from the block party, I think. But other than that...
yeah. Yes, it was. You've never had me on in all these years.
Yeah, well, it's
Apart
a
from-
show of firsts tonight because you can see my face.
I've seen that before.
Ah, well.
I've got
We've
some.
done a few shindigs, haven't we? We've yeah.
Oh yeah, we have. We've done a few shit and digs. Yeah. I've got some teletext tat to show you
Okay.
while I'm here. Do you want to see my tat? Look,
Yes.
I've got a I'm an Oracle Kid badge there. That's it.
I'm an Oracle kid.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. Where'd you pick that up from?
Well, where else? eBay.
Where do you drop it? eBay.
So I'm doing open that one. I got one.
Fortel.
Is that a condom?
The Fortel condom, yeah.
Foreplay. Fortel.
For people watching under the age of 18, a condom is a butterfly. Oh dear.
I think I've still got mine from the under 18. I think it's still in my wallet.
I've been on 30 seconds. It's gone downhill. There we go. Took it out with its wrapper. We can't see it, can we?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yes.
Channel 4. Yeah, that's my teletext tat this week. I've got more. I've got more, but it's all around.
That could be a regular feature. It could be Grim Fandango's Teletext Tat.
Grim Fandango's Teletext Tat live.
Yeah, it needs a jingle, doesn't it?
Yeah. We know people who could do jingles.
Oh.
Yeah, we got
No.
Where there he is.
Grim Fandango's Teletext Tat. Grim Fandango's Teletext Tat. Grim Fandango's Teletext Tat.
Don't look at that.
There are all sorts of words that could rhyme.
No, look at that. It's a miniature guitar. Right, you can't see that on the stream though.
Sarah says, calls are in through the keyhole. Haven't seen that for decades. Good nosy around people's rooms. And accents in sign language. Yes, that is a thing. So if we used to say, like, in Essex, it's for Colchester, you say it's Colchester. And that would be that. But obviously, where you are, Jason, near Chester, it might just be Chester.
Right.
Yeah, it's what the local people would say. I mean, that's not actually a proper sign for it. Also, this one is London.
Wow. You know quite a lot of sign language on the quiet, don't you?
Just a little. It's funny because when I used to do it with people, they actually used to think I was deaf. Which was quite a compliment from another deaf person, but then they just race off, and I just go, "Whoa, slow down a minute, come on!" You know, I'm illiterate, so illiterate, yes. So yeah, it's quite good, but I've forgotten it all now. It's not used it for 3 or 4 years, and you know, you remember certain bits, but not everything. But I'd still use it from, you know, now if I'm testing alarms and all that, and like rather than just shouting, I'm just going to test all the alarms. And people just seem to know what that means, because obviously that is a ding 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 ding, and people know what that is. So yeah, that's quite good ones. This one is well, that one's bullshit. So yeah.
How do you know that? QI.
Yeah. So yeah, bullshit. It's just that. And interesting enough, this one's biscuit.
Right. So hold on a minute.
Biscuit.
Oh, never mind. Right, so our guest tonight is the teletext archaeologist himself, Mr. Grim Fandango. So, who gave you the name teletext archaeologist, or is it something that you came up with yourself?
No, that was Paul Rose. Mr. Biffo described me as such, because I used to send him my captures of Digitizer, and on slow days when he just published a recovery of Digitizer instead of writing some actual content, he used to just publish an old page with Digitizer. But nowadays the pages just tend to go to Chris Bell over at Superpage 58, and yeah, just recently we unearthed one of his holy grails, which was nice. The Gamma 7 April Fool's prank that Digitizer did, where they pranked all their readers into thinking that they were going to rebrand Digitizer as a page called Gamma 7. So yeah, we managed to find that and get it recovered. So that was that's quite good.
So we've got some proof, haven't we, that some people fell for this joke. Because didn't people write into the letters page about it?
They did, yeah. I mean, Chris has tweeted it today. So if you go onto the Twitter there, then there's the page itself, and if there's a few letter pages, people being disgruntled about the name change. I mean, it's I don't know.
Do you think they're real people, or do you think Mr. Biffo fabricated some people and some fake email addresses?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, for edition 1, edition 1 of Digitize, you think, well, who's writing on January the 1st? Who's writing in?
I always remember a letter on that about someone struggling to load up an Amiga game, and it turned out that they were putting a disc in their cassette player for their Spectrum.
Right.
Yeah, well, that won't work.
No, but that was like, I'm wondering, could be slightly made up content there. I don't know.
Perhaps all the Amiga owners that were on there were made up.
Ah.
Mind you, I've been on the Amiga forums, so maybe not. Maybe they are.
Can those people on there ever let it go? Are they still talking about how Digitizer was terrible because they never covered the Amiga?
Well, that's the funny thing, because I've been recovering the pages, and I've still got Amigas, so I'm interested in it. But they were covering Amigas for a good while into the 90s. I mean, after Commodore had passed on, they were still covering the Amiga in 95, 96, because there were still being games released for it, because it had such momentum as a platform. So they were covering it. Digitizer covered it quite late.
Do you know if any April Fool's jokes on Digitizer related to Amigas? I guess this is one for Chris Bell, but I don't know, you might have recovered something.
No, I mean, I suppose the chances of finding an April Fool's page fairly slim, really. I mean, there was, 10 years worth of Digitizer, so there's only 10 April Fool's pages to find. So the chances of stumbling across one, fairly slim. I don't know how many have been found. One has been found, obviously. But I don't know about the others.
Did they do a Sunday? Did they update on a Sunday as well? Because then, if they didn't, there was a possibility that you'd miss at least one April Fool's through the span of 10 years, wouldn't you? For that.
True, very true. Do you know? I mean, I don't know from data, but from memory, I seem to think that they didn't update on a Sunday. I think they had a Friday. Did they update? They had an edition on Friday. Did they have one on Saturday? I mean, and when did it go live? Did it go live in the evening before, or was it early in the morning? I don't know. It depends on the cut-off page. Because because when you've got all these VHS recordings, you've got they could be from any time of the day, and you've got the date stamp on the page. But is this page actually the day before's content? If you've got a recording from the early hours of the morning, is the page you've got from the day before, or is it today's page? So we don't know which one it is. So there is a bit of that in the Digitizer archive as well, where we thought we got one page, but it's actually another one.
Have you uncovered any general April Fool's jokes from Ceefax or any other service?
Ooh, do you know what? I don't know. Maybe while I'm here, I should go and have a nose round in the archive and see what I can find.
Sounds good to me.
I can report back.
Ah, okay.
And I'll be able to share my screen so you can see. So I'll go and do that.
That's a cool room you got there, Jason. What is that? Is that corner of your front room, or is that your shed, or what?
No. This is one of the bedrooms, which is my stuff room.
Yes.
It's pretty bad. I mean, look at that. I mean, this is all just, there you go, drums, guitars.
Crikey.
So it's a mess, man. It's a mess.
Can I ask, do you still do any music stuff these days?
Yeah, I was on my drums yesterday. I tend to practice most days.
Are you in a band?
No. I'd like to, but I was once. I mean, one of the things I'd actually like to find is it was kind of a university band we had, and we were making a fair bit of progress. We'd played some gigs at university, but we started to branch out into the pubs, and we got as far down as Dudley, JB's and Dudley we played at, which is quite it's quite a big club that. And yeah, so I mean, I'm just wondering if any of those listings would be on Teletext. I don't know. So
What you mean for your band?
Yeah. Because like they obviously had gig listings, didn't they, in the Teletext section? So I'm just wondering if any of our gigs made it onto Teletext.
Well, you'd officially made it if you did. It'd be,
I know. Imagine that.
I mean, ironic though that you'd actually find a reference to something else that you do, another hobby or a pursuit that you do, on the other pursuit and the hobby that you do. If you follow me.
Yeah, it's quite meta, isn't it?
Yeah, it's completely it's completely meta. Oh no, that's brilliant. That's really good.
I believe you've put some of your music, Jason, on Spotify. Is that correct? From
I did,
your
yeah.
old band?
No, I did, yeah. No, well, that wasn't the old band. That was that was in like a proper band that could actually tour. So I was played drums on that one. But the stuff that's on Spotify and Amazon and iTunes and whatnot, that's stuff that me and a friend did. So I did drums, guitar, vocals. My mate did bass. So couldn't tour with that, obviously. Probably a bit difficult drumming, guitaring at the same time.
And drive the bus.
What about vocals? Did you say vocals there?
Yeah.
Did you do the vocals? Did you
Yeah,
say?
yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Did your mate do anything?
No, he did the bass. He did the bass.
Oh, he did the bass. Yeah,
Yeah.
My son does the bass. Yeah.
What's the name of the band? Sorry.
It was called Caboose, but it's difficult to find. If you do, one of the songs is called Clock Cracker.
Ah, right.
So
About that.
yeah, that's not recently renamed. That's what it's always been called, Clock Cracker. So if you search, I think it's the only song on Amazon
YouTube.
called. Yeah, well, it's not on YouTube. I'm put it on YouTube actually.
It is. It's on YouTube.
Is
Because
it?
I'm looking at it right now.
No.
I'm getting some
what-
money for your
I
record
was
company.
Eamon
but
Andrews to come out.
How can it be?
and
I'm not.
I'm getting
sure?
some money sent to your record company by listening to the ads before it.
But it is as well.
Let's see here.
I didn't know that was there. Well, there you go. Don't play it, you'll lose listeners. There's yeah, I've done other stuff as well with an Amiga, which I keep meaning to release.
I don't know if you could hear that because of the.
We've got
Oh,
the
yeah,
bit-
you could. You could hear it because
Yeah,
I
we could hear bits.
original sound on. But that was a little clip from the Teletext Archaeologist's band. Or,
Yeah, I'll get
well, not a
point.
band, really.
I'll get 0.0001 pence for that.
Hey! Did you set that up, by the way?
Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Let's see. Some of these have got quite a few views. These videos.
Have they?
Yeah. You've got 760 videos on 760 views on one video.
Have I?
1.3k views on another.
There's only 8 on that
what are
one.
you going to do with your newfound wealth, Jason?
I didn't even. No, that's not even me. No, not all of it is. There's another band. There's another band with the same name.
It's the
So-
fake caboose.
Mm,
Oh, what a shame.
and,
The
not all of
Chemical
it is.
Brothers had the same problem.
Did they?
The Dust Brothers, wasn't it? Yeah, they had to call themselves the Dust Brothers UK or something, and then they changed it to Chemical Brothers. So that's
'Cause-
what's poor Jason's got.
You can't look up bands, can you? At the time, there was no internet to look them up on, or there's no way of knowing whether there was another band called that with a stupid name like Caboose.
Caboose.
How is that stupid? I think it's fun.
It's named after one of the characters out of Rude Dog and the Dweebs. believe it or
Yeah,
not.
oh, I can't believe that. That's the first thing I thought of when I thought of Caboose.
The badly drawn cartoon. What you gotta do about that, little dog?
Oh, I never expected you to say that.
No.
I thought you were going to say it's named after somebody's ass or something.
Well, no.
Somebody's
Yeah.
ass.
That's why it's a stupid name. I only found out afterwards that it also meant.
And the dweebs.
It's also the food, the sort of food part of a train, isn't it? Something.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it? Gosh.
Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
it's just trying.
I saw
So-
Rude Dog and the Dweebs. That's good.
So, would you consider playing at a future block party, Jason, for us? Playing your drums?
I can't admit. Yeah. Imagine bringing my drums plus having all those videotapes in the boot that John Vanessa would bring over.
Well, what we could do is we could do a block party at the old courts because they've got practice rooms, etc. there. So we could just borrow equipment from them and do
You'll-
a band thingy.
You'll
Live
need a big amp.
Oh, really?
I'm not very quiet. Anyway, I also feel looking for April Fool's things, aren't I?
Yes, yes. So Peter Kwan says,
Peter Kay. Oh, who remembers Teletext?
Peter K, live at Top at Tower. So Peter says, Jason drums, me keyboards, Dan on ukulele. Have we got a bass player?
Oh, it's a very small bass, Dan. Got me on the linoleum.
I don't know, should I do some George Formby?
When I'm making teletext.
What's the George Formby chord?
Is it GAC, isn't it? That's far too folksy. He did a split
And
stroke,
I'm
didn't
playing in Windows.
he? He did a split stroke, so he used to go in at the bottom, up, and the top, in a figure of eight, ding, 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 like that. That's it. Ding, 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 chicka, digga, ding, ding, chicka, dig.
Right,
My
enough of that.
family got
enough of the
family
music
free. Don't need a mum, need a keeper with a gun. Have you got a light, boy? Have you got a light?
Why is he Welsh?
No, that's meant to be East
When I'm
Anglian.
cleaning Windows, boyo.
When I'm cleaning windows. You want to see what I want to see when
So,
I'm cleaning windows.
Sarah says, I knew this stream would be informative.
Thank goodness for that.
She also says, I'd like to learn sign language if I could do so for free, but not
Yes, you
found any
can.
resources yet. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I'm a
big-
cheapskate.
Yeah, no, BSL, they'll do a free foundation course, but you just do
they?
have to find them. Yeah,
Um,
I'm not up to level 1. I think I've managed to get up to level 1, but I'm down below some.
ZX Guesser says, mercifully, Zoom has a ukulele filter. So I assume the music was filtered out there on the broadcast.
That's it.
Sadly.
And the chocolate biscuits. Well, with chocolate biscuit, would you just say chocolate biscuit? That would be
Well-
the way you do it. It would be a parlance between the people. So, like, if you'd like, this is coffee, this is tea. So it's a saucer for tea, coffee, and then do you want a biscuit?
Carl, what do you think
Yes.
of in the future doing a tutorial for British Sign Language, a taster
No way.
session? No.
No way.
I'd
no,
like
no.
to learn. What about teletext? Do you know
No.
what that is in sign
No.
language? Do you know what television is?
No. Well, yeah. Well, your TV, TV, or you know, but teletext. That again, that would be
Text.
like you could do. Yeah, you could either go text or teletext. That'd be TT. It depends, really. It's more of a. It's the beauty of it is it's sort of like in a way it's a bit like fourth in a way. It's sort of like you get the point across first, and you get rid of the flim flam of everything else. So, like, you know, in spoken English, you go, well, my name is, but in sign, you go, name what, you know, no, my name, and you get straight to the point, and which is wonderful for someone like me, because you know I flim flam around all over the place to get to the point. So that's always good. It's very direct. It's a very direct way of speaking. You know, if you go in there and you got a problem with something, you go, "Hi, you know, I'm here to do. You got a problem with your smoke alarm."
That's amazing.
That was Essex, because of the three scimitars and the badge.
Ah, okay.
So that's Essex.
What's Lancashire?
I don't know.
The rose.
Very tall.
Red rose.
Lancashire.
Lancashire.
Lancashire. Yeah.
Didn't Ian Irving do some teletext for a program called Hands Up? Was it called? Do you remember?
Oh.
Yes.
It was there was teletext representations of sign language. You remember? I can't remember what it's called. Is it called Hands Up?
Hands Up. Yes.
Yeah, was it? Yeah, Vision On or not Vision On? I remember another program like for like a. I remember the theme tune, but I won't sing it.
Well,
yeah.
Sarah, if you look up "Hands Up" by Richard Shaw Wright, he's the person who's uploaded it. There's a whole series dedicated to teaching children how to do sign language, and it's really cool. It's all done in teletext graphics. In fact, I'm going to see if I can play this for you.
Share it up, yeah.
Let's see. You won't be able to hear the audio, but you'll be able to see it. Whoops. How are things going over there, Jason, with your search?
Not well. It all seems too serious.
Oh.
No mention of any. I mean, all the grabs I've got are late in the evening, so they might have got rid of any April Fool's jokes they were doing.
Oh, that's a shame.
I've got a few from April Fool's Day, but
does anyone remember the? Does anyone watch Going Live when they did one Saturday, April the 1st, a few hundred years back when I was young, and they did this thing called Chippy. I don't know if they did an April Fool's, and Philip Schofield was doing it. It's going this thing called Chippy. You say whatever song it is, and it will play it, and it's got every song in the world. And he did it in all seriousness, and like only the next week did you figure out it was an April Fool, but it was actually quite prophetic in what it was, because it foretold obviously what we have now with Alexa and all that.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, there you go. There's a bit of Hands Up playing for you right now.
Oh, that's lovely.
it's really good, isn't it?
Yeah, I think one day we'll have Ian Irving on this show. He might be watching right now, actually. Hi, Ian. Right, well, I'll contact him about that. He might be able to join us. So, okay. So, Jason.
That's brilliant.
Since you can't find anything, I think we should move on from April Fool's stuff.
April Fool. There is loads.
That's a wonderful series if you want to go and look it up. Hands Up. That's just a small clip. But yeah, what do you think is your favourite thing that you've recovered out of everything so far?
I probably say the 1975 Ceefax, I think. Would it be in the earliest? It's my favourite one, I think. Definitely, I think, yeah.
What, out of curiosity, what was being taped for you to have a capture of that?
Can't remember.
So Betamax?
I could no, Betamax wasn't invented. at that
Oh,
time.
right. So it was a proper VHS.
I can actually look, because obviously 1975. You've disabled screen sharing, so I can't
Have I?
show you.
Enable it, Dan, please. Make it happen.
I'm an enabler.
Ooh, look.
Can I do it now? Can you do it now, rather?
Yeah, I can see now. Right, hang on.
Please don't printing in the background.
There we go.
Can you see that?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. So yeah, so this is from the 30th of August 1975. So Ceefax is about 11 months old at this point. So what you see here, this looks all messed up. That's because it is, because this is looking at Ceefax in level 1. But level 1 in 1975 hadn't been invented yet, so we have to switch it back to an earlier version. So all the codes are different. So the codes that did certain things in level 1 did different things in 1975. So yeah, I mean, I think this is definitely the favourite thing.
And what sort of things are on there? If you compare that to how Teletext evolved over the years, would you say it's primitive?
It is in some ways. There is no there's no new background. There's some attributes missing, like there's no new background, so you don't get solid background on the graphics unless you actually physically colour it in, you know. So let me just see if I can find some. Look at me. Carivari is still there at the very start.
Is that how it's pronounced? Carivari?
Cari. I don't know. Shirivari. It could be Shiri. Shari. I don't know.
Charivari.
But yeah, another thing is how they use capital O's for zeros.
Oh. Yes.
So you can see at the top there, you got one capital O9. There's a 0 there.
Gosh.
And then 109. I don't even see my mouse pointer. I'm pointing at stuff.
Yes, we can see the...
Oh, it's brilliant.
Oh no, yeah, we can see the mouse pointer.
So
why do you think that is? Do you think that's a mistake on their behalf?
No, because on old typewriters you didn't used to get the number 0. There used to be the letters.
Yeah. The
letter 0, but there's no on some of the cheaper typewriters anyway. There was no number 0 because you could just use O for that. Yeah, so there's that. So I think that must be why it is. I mean, people were used to just typing. You know, typists were used to just using capital O's.
Is that the case also for the 1 and the L? If you look there, it says rain in places, brighter and dry later. The L there, does that double up as a 1? No, it doesn't actually.
Yeah, the 1 is different, yeah.
Because my old typewriter used to do that. It didn't have a number 1 on it. You had to hit the letter L.
L, that's right, yeah. Yeah. And some of the other things it didn't do. I mean, you can see the blank. There's a gap here between the graphics because there was no hold graphics at this point. So normally there would be a hold attribute in there, so that would be coloured in red. No, yellow, while it changed the colour to red. So the hold is missing as well. So what else there is on here?
Any other examples of artwork on this service?
There is. There is a cartoon, believe it or not.
Oh.
I mean, what I like about the early Ceefax stuff is that some football results here. What I like about the early Ceefax is that it's quite. It knows its audience is small, so it's got about the amount of users it's got is about the same number of people watching this Twitch stream. So it's a very small audience. Where's Wigan?
I don't know, but Gavin's Rangers lost to West Ham.
Oh, I've missed one. Look at that.
Look at that. Oh.
Wigan weren't in the Football League at this point.
Oh, isn't he?
No.
There we go.
But they did manage to get the apostrophe in for Queens for the QPR, which is And who else?
I feel like I ought to change this result. I'm not happy with this one. So. change that. So, what else have we got? Where's this cartoon? It might be at the back. There's only 60 pages in the whole thing. Science page, look at that.
Is it
I
true that
like this font.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, hang on. New strategy is being worked out for providing British computing services to British universities and the board. How prophetic, look. The equipment worth £58 million. It's now in use in the university centres.
The HM stationery office.
Yes.
Is that where you...
Her Majesty is...
Yeah.
Yes. Wow.
I was going to say, is that where you get your pen and paper from? Hey, no. So I look at that. It's a teletext font.
Yeah, the idea with this one was that they wanted you to give it a name. So obviously, I mean, what they would do with it is they would essentially copy a letter, like so, and then you can just, or not.
Break everything.
Oh no! Look, I've crashed it. Anyway, or paste it
You've
into
broken
place.
teletext.
I have broken it, yeah. So, but yeah, that's the idea that you highlight. You know, you can copy and paste it and move it about. But what they wanted you to do here was people to come up with a name for the typeface. But what we don't know is what the winning entry was.
Oh.
I mean,
Well,
really,
can chat come up with a good name for this? What do you think? Ceefax Sans? No, it's
no, it's not Sans. Yeah,
not
it's a
Sans,
serif,
is
isn't
it? Yeah, it's a serif.
Serif Ariel.
Serif don't like it. Rock the
I've got
Casbah.
it. Cyan serif.
Science.
Cyan serif.
Cayenne.
So
Victor.
Victor Cayenne.
Yeah. I'm Victor Cayenne.
There are only about 5 pages left, so the cartoon must be upon us.
I love that cracker. I love that. Beautiful.
I've changed to a font that was more common at the time. So it's just a generic sort of ASCII font. So usually this would be a divide sign, but you can see the divide sign is different in 1975.
It's
Oh,
a classic divide. It's a classic divide, isn't it? It's the proper computer divide sign.
I did
Yeah,
see you posted. Sorry, I did see, Jason. You posted some artwork that used that old divide sign. That's probably been phased out now. Oh, what's this?
Hello.
Hot. So I don't think this looked like this. That was mashed up, but that's the best I could do with that one. I don't know who DM is. But who do you think drew that?
Oh,
Chat, can you guess?
I like the use of the divide signs there.
For the
Yes.
C, yeah.
Ooh.
So this character set here, they were showing it on this is Ceefax on the YouTube, and you've seen the video. This is Ceefax on YouTube with Angela Rippon, and she's doing a demo of what Ceefax is. But they had some screenshots of Ceefax in 1975, and it was using this character set, so I basically copied it off the screen so that it'd be more accurate.
Okay.
Luckily, they showed the test page, so I've got most characters.
I love that. That's good. Oran fax script. Pansart said Oran fax script.
Is that in relation to orange?
Could be. Yep.
Orange facts.
Orinoco flow. I like that. That's really good. I think Steve Horsley's done something very similar to. I'm pointing, I don't, but Key One. He's recently done a sort of like a Picasso cover about stunningly familiar. But yeah, it's that sort of that sort of art lends itself to teletext really well. Yes.
We're going back to the boat.
Yes.
Yes.
Who do you reckon?
Well, I have a guess.
I don't know for a fact, but it's got to be.
I reckon.
It's got to be a Mort Smith, hasn't it?
Yes.
because when he came to Cambridge that time, when we had the block party in Cambridge, was the first one.
Yes.
He was drawing one of these on one of the BBC micros. He's drawing a boat.
I think when he was actually drawing it, I think he was just like completely making eye contact with the person he was talking to while he was knocking it up as well.
Yeah. So here's the cartoon.
Ah, yes.
It's actually a car crash. Actually, if you go onto the website, this is I think, does this animate? No, it doesn't. No, the flash. Yeah, these flash. It doesn't show flash on this program.
We'll make that into a Twitter GIF, and then like that'll be used like every time a car crash happens. They'll be using this.
So I don't know what there's randomly the index page on page 150, which I think is supposed to be supposed to be the news flash.
So what was the date again of this capture?
Oh yeah, we were looking at what was on television, weren't we?
Yes.
What we can do is we can just go and see. We use a TV guide, in it. Where is it? In it.
In it though.
Where was I've gone past it? Where was it?
Sarah says, things heard on a Teletext stream #1. I love that cracker. Ooh. I love that cracker. That's a cracker.
Yeah, that's a cracker. That I love that cracker.
Well, I've definitely gone past TV news. It's definitely here. Where is it?
Did anybody see it?
Yeah, I've just gone. Where is it? There we go.
There you go.
So 2331 Parkinson.
Parky. It features Bing Crosby.
Hmm.
What's the difference between Bing Crosby and Walt Disney?
I don't know.
Bing Crosby sings Walt Disney.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Dishes.
Dishes who?
This is Sean Connery.
Brilliant.
Yeah, anyway.
Come on, Dan, your turn. Celebrity joke, please.
A celebrity joke.
Jokes about celebs.
Which singer is a short, flat cake?
I don't know. Which singer is a short, flat cake?
Lionel Richie.
Ah, yes. Very good.
What's a biscuit?
Yeah, that would be baked twice. It'd be a cake that's baked twice, obviously, Dan.
Well, we'll have to go to the Cake Biscuit Advisory Board for that.
We'll throw that out to the audience.
Yes. Sarah says, I'm not sure a car crash was very appropriate. What were the editorial guidelines like back in the day, eh?
They must have come back after a liquid lunch. And gone, let's knock up a car crash for the last hour. Let's knock up a car crash before we catch the 46 from White City.
It's probably a news report on the you can imagine them typing it going like these pictures just coming in. Dial page 160 and you can see the car crash.
With the ASCII art wheels.
It's funny though because when we refer to car crash these days, it's when we watch something play out terribly for someone in an interview or a PR disaster or something, but a car crash in 1975 was quite literally two cars smashing together.
In Teletext, yes. ZX Guesser says the artwork looks like Piet Mondrian to me. That's the was it minimalist artwork?
Yeah. Well, with the squares.
Yes.
Oh, out with the tables.
You've done some stuff like that, haven't you, Carl? You've done the Man
Near Heating. Yeah, Man Near Heating. One of my favourite ones. That. I tell you what, QPR weren't doing too bad. But four games in, I mean, you can't make too many. But that was actually a very good season for them. I don't know if it was this season or the season after that. She finished second in the first division. It was in the 76. Wolverhampton. Yeah, Liverpool won that league when they done that. So they 11 days after the league finished, they had to play Wolves, and they drew 1-1, and then they won. And then QPR came second that season.
Yeah, the glory days, eh?
Mm.
So yeah, I think it's interesting that little snapshot that we've got from, was it 75? It's got quite a lot of artwork on there. A lot of it seems experimental and just, we can do this, so let's do it. And I feel a lot of that was lost as we went through the years, that sort of spirit of, oh, let's see what artwork we can create. And by the 90s, it was almost completely lost. What do you think about that, Jason?
Yeah, no, I agree. It kind of echoes what I was saying earlier on about there being such a small audience. So it was all experimental. We were trying new things. It was all exciting. It was quite a friendly sort of medium, as though they were just a group of people talking in a room rather than being broadcasting to the nation. It was very more cozier. But I think you're right. I mean, it does lend itself to experimentation, doesn't it? In the early days, and you can just try whatever. And because there's not that many people watching, you can try whatever. I mean, you just imagine how expensive a decoder would have been in those days. I mean, who would have had a teletext decoder in 1975? It's not even been established as a proper service. They had to get permission from, I think it was the GPO at the time. They had to get permission to launch. They had to get the test period renewed, so it wasn't guaranteed that teletext would continue on a year-to-year basis. So you could invest thousands of pounds in a decoder, only for the next year for the government to say, we're not doing it anymore, we're just going to cancel it. So there can't have been very many people with sets.
I think the closest thing to it would be sort of like a radio ham, wouldn't it? Where they've got the equipment and they'd experiment, and between themselves they would be experimenting and sharing their discoveries, and that's what this seems like. It seems like a very small, organic, tested, like a play pit, really, more than what it became in the 90s, when it had to become a commodity and answer to shareholders and stakeholders, and become more mainstream and become liked by everybody.
Yeah.
Pardon me, I was just taking a sip of water there. Put my video back on. So yeah, I think some of that cottage industry type approach was lost over the years as it did become more commercialized. But in terms of just the artwork, the stuff on ITV and Channel 4 remains some of my favourite. I'm talking about in the 90s here. Specifically that done by Paul Rose. Are we going to make this argument right now? Should we make this argument that without Paul Rose, teletext art wouldn't be anywhere as popular as it is now? What do we think?
I guess.
So,
I mean, I think the.
do we think we would have been sitting here right now talking about teletext if it wasn't for Paul Rose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the block party, didn't we? And then Paul came along to the very first one, the digitizer thing. I think we'd have had the block party anyway. And you did your Tate installation before that, didn't you, Dan?
Yeah, I think that was 2015, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Carl came along to that. In fact, Carl helped me do it.
Yeah, well, I just gate crashed, didn't I? I said, do you need a hand? And I turned up and just helped. Remember that telly? The remote control didn't work, and I linked the batteries, and it started working.
Oh, it was a wonderful event. Peter Kwan came along as well.
Yeah.
So that was sort of the first.
Late at Tate it was. That's the thing. And but yeah, I think it's a case of it's not a case of would we be talking about this if Paul Rose wasn't here. I think the thing with Paul is he's sort of like a glue that sticks a lot of different disparate bunches together.
Yes.
Because you know, like I wasn't a reader of digitizer, but I love teletext. Because I've got a short attention span, I just wasn't going to sit through hardly anything on that. But I was going to look at the pictures and do the quizzes. Whereas other people, you know, they followed teletext to actually, you know, keep up with digitizer, and of course they had the computers that, you know, that were being featured, you know, the Mega Drives, the SNESes, and things like that. So you know, I had my old Spectrum that was all getting forgotten in the media and stuff like that, so I didn't really go onto those pages. But you know, it's a case that's the beauty of teletext. There's a lot for everybody, and you don't tend to have, you've got a lot of like mutual sort of respect for everybody for whatever they liked.
Yeah, I think by that point there was a lot of stuff on teletext, and it was used for loads and loads of different things that we forget about now. And occasionally they come up on Twitter, people talk about it, what they used it for. Like pen friends, we forget about that. And for finding old friends and family from the war, perhaps. That was another service. What else was on there? You had just general magazines about the environment.
Yeah,
About,
soap opera on there, Park Avenue, wasn't it? I was saying.
yes.
Yeah. Recipes and everything, and you know, a lot of journalists are. I mean, we know this because we obviously say it a lot, but it can never be overstated that, you know, a lot of journalists are trained to get their whole story on what you're more or less looking on at the page now. You know, about 250 characters max on a page to get their point across, and that's still being trained in journalists today. You know, because that's the way people, you know, that's how much people are going to digest in one page. So it's a very powerful medium, and I remember a lot of the services and a lot of the news because I watched it through teletext because I had to find the news.
I've got a question, Jason. Have you recovered any of my letters to the magazine? Is there any way to search your archives?
Yes and no. It
No,
depends.
okay.
It depends.
Right.
I can start one off, but you'd have to let me know what I'm searching for.
Well, my handle was Batman's brother.
Oh,
See?
yes. I've searched for this before, haven't I?
All right. And you didn't come across anything, did you?
Not then.
Batman's brother.
Right. So ZX Kessa says Lawrence Cook and Alan Pemberton. I think that's in the that's in reference to the teletext. Were the inserters? Is that what they were called? The teletext decoders. That's it. In reference to the teletext decoders, because I know that Ceefax, aka Lawrence Cook, posted his insert thingy that he made decoder. It's a decoder, isn't it? He posted his decoder complete with wires, etc. Hey, look at that picture of Bamba there. You can see his hand.
Oh, lovely.
The lesser spotted hand of Bamba.
Looks like he's got a QPR top on underneath there, actually.
Yeah, he's got the old hoop sweater.
He's ripping off his blazer to show his QPR shirt. That time that Bamba Boozler stripped naked.
I think people are more offended at the QPR shirt, to be fair.
Right, so let's have a look at chat here. The car crash animation, according to Peter Kwan, was used in the titles of the This Is Ceefax documentary. Now, that is interesting.
Is that the Angela Rippon one?
Yes.
Yes.
So Angela Rippon also did the comeback of Teletext piece, the Ceefax piece starring Mr. Peter Kwan.
Yes.
And she was also on Tipping Point the other month and won.
Tipping Point?
Yes.
Do you watch the final with Only Connect? Oh,
Not yet. Don't spoil it. I haven't seen it yet. Don't you do that.
Join us next week for more Angela Rippon facts.
I'll tell you what, there's some zinger questions in there. Oh, absolutely hard as cheese, that thing.
Were they harder than making cheese? I like that guitar there.
That's nice, yeah, I like that. And the synergy with the piano keyboard in the background. The old Joanna.
Could be a Rickenbacker, maybe. Oh, I think that one there
well,
is
so
acoustic.
okay. If you had only if you were forced to buy one single out of that chart, what one would it be?
Let's have a look.
That was a terrible week, wasn't it? Absolutely terrible top 20.
Them girls.
That is absolutely
Power Rangers.
My God. I think people are often. I don't know what year that was. It must have been the 90s, isn't it? The Stay Another Day, 94, yeah.
Classics. Crocodile Shoes by Jimmy Nail.
Yeah, so All I Want for Christmas is You, that's done well, isn't it? Stay Another Day, that's always played at Christmas. Love Me for a Reason, Boys. And Cotton Eye Joe, yeah. Think Twice by Celine Dion.
Oasis straight in at number 5.
Straight in at number 5. And probably crept up in January to the top position.
Yeah. That was before the days of X Factor ruining the Christmas charts.
Yeah. And they've got an actual Christmas song there at number 2.
Oh, yeah. We've got 2 Christmas songs actually in there. Yeah.
Well, Stay Another Day is either about death or somebody leaving in it. So there's nothing Christmassy about that.
But they had Christmassy Parkers on, weren't they? They were all sitting on the stalls with Christmassy Parkers while they were
that's
singing.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
That
makes it Christmassy.
That's like Jonah Louie, though, isn't it? That was never a Christmas song, was it?
No.
It was,
no. I wish I was at home for Christmas.
Yep. Never meant to be. Yep. Was a Christmas number 2 song? Number 1, I don't know. Filmed on Hampstead Heath, that was. Apparently. Very cold day.
Jellica Jake says, Rednecks is a classic.
Is it a chip tune? Is it a chip tune?
Of course it's chip tune.
Oh, well, Kermcraft 3000, that was another chip tune, wasn't it? They did that based on Lazy Jones, didn't they?
Oh, yeah, what a soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lazy Jones.
Lazy Jones.
The
husband of Lazy Susan.
She was a restaurateur.
He sounds like a Mr. Biffo character, Lazy Jones.
Lazy Jones. But what would the irony be? It'd be like he's a very busy man.
How would you do that? How would you?
He'd have a diary, wouldn't he? Like man's diary.
His arms would be moving around like this.
He'd have disco knee. That's where he'd be talking to you, and he'd have like really big disco knee.
Disco knee? What's that?
Disco knee? You'll have to Google it. See, I can't do it because can't. But if I'm talking to you now, like my knee is shaking up and down. I've got disco knee.
So Jason, how many recoveries? How many recoveries total do you have in your collection now?
Oh, it's about a couple of thousand, I think.
So they span the years 1975 to what? What's the newest one you've got?
That's a good question. Oh, I've got 2,167 in this folder.
The year 2167.
Yeah,
Wow,
no,
we
that's
still
how many
have
there is.
teletext in 2107.
Ooh, the latest one. Ooh, now then.
Do you think we could have a look at it? The newest one?
I don't know. I'll have to. I can't search by date, believe it or not. This is.
Oh.
Search by channel. So it's going to be BBC, isn't it?
Yes.
BBC 2, 2007. Seems to be the latest for some reason. We've got 2011 BBC One here.
Hi to Pixel Blip. He says, "Hi, Just trying to prop my eyes open with matchsticks.
Oh,
What can we do to keep you awake, Pixel?
is that our content? Is it sending him asleep?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, long ago we were looking at the Teletext art, weren't we? Oh, what's this? We didn't finish the dolphin stuff, did we?
Yeah, we need to finish that. Plus, we needed to know when what was being recorded in 1975 for that recovery.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was Parkinson, wasn't it? With Bing Crosby.
It was Parky. Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Bing Crosby sings.
Saturday the 2nd of April. So, can anybody out there in the stream guess what year this recovery is from the different things that appear on screen?
Well, it says on.
Oh, right, never mind.
It's a pop up the remember the mode I put in for you, Dan. Remember the glitch modes? There you go.
Ah,
Oh,
so that's almost exactly 20 years ago. Is that correct? Almost exactly 10 years ago.
Yeah,
10 years ago.
Tomorrow.
10 years.
Yeah.
it's 10 years ago today. Jason Robertson made them play.
Made the teletext play. I don't know if people can quite keep up with that glitch mode because because of the frame rate. Oh,
Life
look at
goes
that.
on.
How those full stops have been turned into right arrows.
Yeah, squashed but not fixed.
That's cool. Look at these classics. Effin' perfect. Everybody remembers that, don't they?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no.
No.
Let's see what's at number 1.
Baby, you're a firework.
It's weird
Oh, that
seeing
went
such
from-
modern
yeah.
songs printed on teletext. Fame.
I want to live forever.
I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough.
Do, 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 do.
So, you said this has not been... This is just how it came out of the box, basically, the recovery. There's been no restoration work done on this.
That's been squashed, that one. So basically, it's gone through the whole recording, and where there's more than one version of that page, it's sort of combined them. So, you know, if put it in the word someone there, so if it says S now, but on another page, it might be another letter like T. But so it kind of has a vote on each character, and it says, well, which is the most popular character here? And it goes with that one.
Oh, like on a frequency analysis sort of thing.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. So that's so basically, you know, it picks the most popular one, so that's the most likely to be right.
Imagine if that's how teletext worked in the 70s. Everybody that worked there had to have a vote on every single letter on the page. And if somebody didn't like it, they had to change it.
I
That
don't know,
would
there's a
have
lot
been
of strikes in the 70s.
So
Probably
slow.
did do that.
I have a question. I don't know if you would know about this, Jason. But on the Teletext Then and Now website, there's an interview with an old Ceefax employee. Sorry, I've forgotten his name. It's not Ian Irving and it's not Mort Smith. But it says something like, back in the 70s, it would have cost £50 to transmit a page of teletext data. Could that be a reason why there were so few teletext pages broadcast back then?
£50 in what way?
I'll see if I can find the quote exactly.
Yeah.
I think Adrian somebody is the name of the person that said it. Teletext Then and Now. And that would have been in old money as well, £50.
What, guineas?
Yeah. So back then it would have cost a lot more to get your Ceefax Holidays refunded.
Mm.
I can't even get the Teletext Then and Now website up. What's the URL? That's weird, isn't it? Has it gone offline, I wonder? Ethernet. Ether.net, the Teletext Museum, that's it. Pardon this interruption, ladies and gentlemen.
Teletext Then and Now.
Yeah,
I've got
that's right.
meldrum.co.uk.
That's right. We'll edit this out in post.
Oh, the internet cannot be displayed.
Are you trying to load up the internet on Teletext there, Carl?
Yes.
Internet works the same way as teletext, you know.
Mm.
In packets, yeah, in short database called packets.
Wow, didn't know that. Right, here we go. So according to the teletext.mb21 website, why were the pages so limited in size? One factor was almost certainly the cost of memory. In around 1975, it cost £50 for the amount of memory that held one page, i.e. 40 characters, 24 lines, on 24 lines, or around 960 bytes.
Yeah. Memory will have been awful expensive. It was in the early 80s.
I liked that you just had up now. You had the jokes page. I liked the mouths. Yeah.
Yeah, very gag facts, isn't it?
Yeah, really cool that. Oh. What do you get if you cross a field of grass with a cow? One angry cow. Oh, a lawnmower.
Was that just a joke about orange on teletext?
Well, there should be more orange-related jokes. Pixel Blip, I think he's had to head off. He says, I'll have to watch this when I wake up. Just wanted to say hi. So
Oh.
hi, Pixel.
Hi, Pixel.
If you're watching this, and hi from Otis as well.
Hello, Otis.
Yeah.
Is that Hackatee Dog's cousin?
Yes. His grandfather, I think. Look at the dithering in the background there. That's cool.
That is.
That's proof that dithering was used on teletext at this point. What are we looking at? 97 here. Club Otis. This is a fairly clean recovery, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not bad, is it?
They're certainly using a lot of digitised software at this point, aren't they, for stuff?
Looks like it.
Excellent. Right, so, Jason, thank you very much for showing us your teletext recoveries tonight. It's been good to chat with you for the last hour or so.
Yeah, no worries.
What? No worries indeed.
No worries,
no
mate.
worries.
No worries, mate.
No
No worries.
workers, mate. No workers.
Fantastic. Do you want to stay with us for a bit longer while we go through some more of the teletext art entries?
No, I'm going to disappear. Get the kids to
Okay.
bed, etc. I've got to get to the chopper.
Right,
Get to the chopper.
Yeah.
Get to the chopper.
So, Jason, would you like to come back for a proper episode of the podcast so we can do a proper interview with you?
Yeah. We just have really, but yeah, anytime. Yeah, anytime.
Ah, right. Well, we weren't properly prepared with the questions, were we, really?
Well, it's all right. It's just nice to chat, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's good. It's good.
That's the nature of these streams, isn't it? Just an impromptu chat.
Yeah.
I wonder if would you be able to do a live cleanup for us? With like just recover a page from VHS. Would that be far too much for a program?
No, it might be pretty dull, but we can do one.
Because do you need people to clean up pages for you, or does all the cleaning up get done?
No, I mean, as you can see here, it depends on the grab really. I mean, this is very clean anyway, so this is probably 99% okay. This one. But
we could bung one on Muttley, and then we could all the community could clean one up together.
Good. You could. I've got loads of dodgy recoveries.
Yeah, and we could just turn it into whatever, just to see.
Make a mess of it.
Or clean it up. It can go two ways.
We can have votes on the individual characters. I want a Y here. Bless through alphanumerics.
We try and fix that one, for example.
Yeah, so that's an old 1975 one, isn't it?
Imagine
looks
if we
at it.
did that for a whole service and the madness that we could cause.
You just like, oh, I've run out of news. Let's make some news up.
The news in 1975.
I think the thing is, this is so rare. I'll have a go at this. So there'll be other copies of the page. So you might be able to pick out cleaner versions.
England squad.
Yeah, you see, because it's
Yeah.
there.
Are you currently scrolling through the different versions?
No, this is. We can cover this when I come back.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the kind of sort of thing you have to put up with. The clock cracker there.
Oh, that looks like an artwork, sort of, doesn't it?
My lord inside.
Anyway.
Oh,
Yes, anyway,
that's
yeah.
quaint, isn't it?
Yeah, look at that. It's almost like a piece of ASCII art.
Clock
Yeah.
cracker.
Yeah, that's pretty shot.
Did that say orange then? I thought it said orange.
Orcorax. Orosits. Yeah,
No need to swear.
that's right. Can he say Orosits?
Oracarax. Orcorax. That's what they yeah. That's what the old goblins use for Ceefax.
TTF group as well. Oh, look at this. This is going crazy.
That is absolutely chicken oriental, isn't it? Oh, that's an Oracle build.
Yeah. London
I've
topics.
I've already had a go at fixing this one.
Okay, so
Yeah.
when Jason comes back for another edition, we can have perhaps a full demo. Yeah, maybe we could plan something for another week. We'll see about that.
Oh, show.
Oops, some artwork there.
Yeah. That looks like a tree.
It was,
mean-
yeah, I've recovered that frame before.
We can sit and watch this for hours, couldn't we?
Some poor people are.
Oh, yeah, I know, just people just put it on glitch mode as well. There we go. Get that in you. It's like a data boost.
And then, is this what you show if people come up to you and go, Jason, so what do you do in your spare time? Then you go, I do that. And just leave that running and then just go off and play your drums.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I could break YouTube with this.
Yeah. I'm a mad genius. Just leave me alone, man.
Yeah.
Let me jam on the drums.
I think we need
Yeah.
to put an epilepsy
That's
warning
next time.
on this.
There's an
Yeah.
episode there, isn't there? There's an episode.
It's like when Johnny Five's reading the books, isn't it? Input.
Yeah, that's how Superman reads. That's his brain.
Oh, that's brilliant. Did I just see some black on white graphics there, or is that just like going so quickly that I've just imagined that? Because you can't do that, can you?
It could be because this decoder is level 1.5, but the page is before level 1.
Oh, I
And
see.
plus, it's corrupt, so there'll be all sorts. Going
What,
on
you,
there.
you can bung it a few quid.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but if I bung you a few quid, can you do me some alphanumerics on black alphanumerics on white?
Do some German character set.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so mesmerizing, isn't it?
That is brilliant, isn't it? Oh,
I'm glad-
yeah.
What is
I'm
it?
glad that you
ASMR? What's that the thing where
Yeah.
there's a video, you watch the videos of people like clicking stuff. Is it ASMR? What is it?
BDSM.
No, not that.
That's a
ASMR.
different video.
ASMR.
ASMR, is it? Yeah, it's
Oh,
a bit
that's
like
what
that,
I
isn't it?
watch
What-
anyway.
What's ASMR then? What's that? Is it? Must be like Fist of Fun. You ever watched that? And they always put a quick graphic up.
Fists of Fun.
Fist of Fun. Do you remember Fist of Fun?
BDSM, yeah.
Don't Google that. Don't Google that.
What? Fist of Fun.
No,
any
right.
any of it.
Comedy
This
vehicle
is-
for Stuart Lee and Herring.
No. Right, that's enough. That's enough of this.
That's slowing down now. Have we just hit the matrix where we just like everything just slows down?
No, this is actual broadcast speed now. Before it
Oh,
was
okay.
squashed, but this is actual broadcast speed.
So that's what you'd see if your TV was on the blink and you tuned into Teletext.
Yeah, it could be.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you very much, Jason.
Yeah, thank you, Jason. Brilliant.
Grim Fandango. Everybody follow him on Twitter. Although I'm sure you am at Grim_Fandango.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Brilliant, Jason. We'll definitely have you back because the stuff you do is quite interesting.
Cheers, lads.
It's all right.
Thank you for joining us tonight, and
Yeah.
we'll guarantee that refund on the Ceefax holiday.
We'll have a whip round for you. A couple of guineas.
And next time I'll wear my Teletext T-shirt that Dan made.
Well,
Ooh.
you half made it as well, though.
Did I?
Yeah. Didn't
Oh
you
yeah,
do
I
some
did
things to it?
block too.
Oh, it's
but
the
I just
beer.
changed it to...
Yeah.
It's the beer, isn't it? Very nice.
There you go. Merch.
Merch.
We'll
Like
get
it.
some, if people want them, we can get some more printed up. Sell them at the next block party.
It's brilliant.
Brilliant
Anyway, I'll
indeed.
go. I should take my leave. So, lovely to
Okay.
speak to you both. I'll
And-
see you next
Yeah.
time.
Thank you, Jason.
Cheers,
See you
everybody.
soon,
See you
mate.
later.
Yeah, thank
Bye-bye.
you. Keep
Good
it
luck.
blocky. Lovely. Cheers.
Cheers.
Good luck with
Ta-ra.
everything.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that was great, wasn't it? A little
That-
impromptu demonstration.
No, that's excellent. I do feel that these poor people need their teletext evaluated, though.
Yeah, yes.
Let's go and crack on.
We'll get back to it. Get back to the Ceefax. No. No more Ceefax.
Now, Brown Cow. Right.
Well,
That's-
I just have to get these back up again. Oh,
so
Twitter's
Sarah's
crashed.
going. So, how many viewers have you got left? Seriously, who is watching this madness?
Nobody.
Angelica is playing the guitar. What is that mean?
Is he?
Yeah, apparently.
Maybe he could jump on and play as a tune, a teletext tune. So getting back to weekly teletext art,
Mhm.
we'll quickly go through these and then we can go to our collaborative artwork. I think everything's been pushed back a little bit because we had the impromptu guest. But can you see this? We've got Thomas
Yes.
Burvitt's artwork for...
Yes.
Which one's this for? Is this automatic? Oh, it's Dolphin and Microphone, this one.
Dolphin and microphone, yes. There's a microphone there. The text TV. PER. Pair.
Now, if
Text
I
TV.
remember
Mhm.
correctly, this is the logo for PERVERS Perverse. That's an
Right.
interesting name, isn't it? The microphone logo in teletext. I'm not able to use the translation, unfortunately. But that's the gist of it. And here is a picture of the logo itself, as seen on a
Ah,
cast.
yes. Excellent.
So compare that to this. I think it's a very good representation. What do you think?
Yes, it's very good. Very good. And the less is more on the black and white as well. And nice use of different there for the microphone head.
The
And
coloured...
I like the thin lines as well in the PER. That's very. I like that. It's very good use of just the single middle pair and the sixel, and the
Yes.
colours. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's almost 3D in a way, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The combination of colours, I really like that. The blue, green and red. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I like the asterisks in the background. That's one way to fill a background, I suppose. So, we're still on Dolphin and Microphone. We've got some...
Mohammed's Stone Roses, Fool's Gold.
roses. Yeah.
Fool's Fool's Gold.
That's interesting that on the front cover of this song, we've got the runtime, 9 minutes and 53 seconds.
Mm.
It's a really long song, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. That will be on a 12-inch EP, wouldn't it, for that, without having to turn that over.
Does anybody know what the B-side for that was? Is it
Made of Stone, wasn't it? I can't
What
remember.
the World is Waiting For? Yeah, there it is. It says he's got it. He's put it.
Mhm.
Fool's Gold / What the World is Waiting For. Probably a double A side.
Mm.
Yeah, a great representation, I think.
It's very nice, yeah. Yeah,
And
that's gone.
It's in the style of Paul Rose with the halos, etc. And
Mm.
of course, Horsenberger. There's more than one way to skin a cat, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think, Carl?
Yeah, I like that. It's the reds and the yellows have gone in quite nice. It's a sort of effect I get if I drop that image in from what I did on that demo last week, where you drop a image in. And if you remember, I did the Pointer Sisters, and it was mainly black and white, but it would just, the way it would decode it, it'd leave the odd yellow and red detail in there, and yeah, and that's the way I would sort of find that you know, how to do that. But that's really nice. And a lot of this stuff as well, the further away you stand back from it, the better it can look as well.
Yeah, going back to that just for a second. I skipped forward. But I like this red flash, or these red flashes that you do have on the Dolphin there. Instead of making it completely solid yellow, it adds it adds
Depth to it,
yeah, depth and sparkle and sheen. I think you can get different effects by striping the teletext colours.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah Burgess says, I love all the different interpretations of the weekly art prompts. Everybody's so creative.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the good thing. We see a very wide range of techniques and styles, basically. Whoever said that in such a small canvas you can't fit? You can't fit a style. It's totally possible. We've got another one from Fidian here, which is this is a background wallpaper, actually, for an internet cafe, and it's pretty cool, isn't it?
Mm. Yeah.
BigExplorer.com, Desk Pro 2006.
Yeah, I like that. Is that the IP address? 192.166.1945.
Yes. I wonder if that's a reference to something.
Yeah, no, it's good that. And then you got the personal admin game packet, whether it's like a status bar or something. But I love the blue and the white. The cyan and the white. They complement each other really well with the black border, or the black with the missing sixel, just giving you that bit of definition there. And then you got your use of dither again, which is working really well with the dolphin in the sea.
Yeah, with the shadow you can see. And yeah, as you mentioned, I really like the waves there, the white stripes there. The white stripes?
Yeah, everyone likes the white stripes.
That's a Teletext band, isn't it? Another Teletext band.
Yeah, another Teletext band, yeah. It's it, white stripes.
Yeah. So 2 entries this week from Fidian, and both excellent. So we've come to my one for...
Oh, yes. And you've got the gift bug with a few of your entries now. You like to make things move.
Yes, I've been playing around with Flash, and very, very minimalist use of Flash here. This is stolen from Mr. Biffo. He used to do this sometimes with his portraits to make it look like the character was speaking with Flash. So I've employed a little bit of that here, and I've been trying to incorporate more of a glitchy style, a bit like Pixel Blip, taking a bit of inspiration from those guys. Jellica Jake.
Yes, the arrows, and then the separated mosaics you're using as well in a couple of bits. Have you found it quite a challenge whenever you try and do like random random characters to make it look a glitch. It never looks quite as good as a glitch, does it?
Not really, but sometimes, well, you can see at the bottom I've tried to do that here, where I've just inserted a a text character where graphics are to see what happened, and it looks okay.
Yeah.
But I think more selective placements, as you say, of things like the arrows there. I've been really into the arrows recently. Since seeing Sarah's artwork of the constellations, I've thought, how can I get these arrows in here? And I've used them to glitch things up. Just quickly before we move on, I'll explain about John C. Lilly. And I don't know if you've heard about this guy, but back in the 70s or the 60s, there was this sort of craze for dolphins, and can humans interact with dolphins? Can we speak to the dolphins? Can they talk back to us? And the American government, or maybe it was NASA, funded research headed by John C. Lilly, and with the money that he was given, he built a special dolphin house where he and his apprentices would live and try to talk to the dolphins, basically. Thousands, maybe even millions were spent on this, and in the end they found out that you can't really speak to the dolphins. But if you want to look this guy up, some of the stuff to do with him is quite crazy.
He lives in a big house somewhere now.
He's died now because it was a long time ago. And look him up, John C. Lilly. It's some of the stuff that he's done is crazy. I won't go into a lot of it right now, but
I see he's contacting Echo the dolphin, is he?
Yeah. I thought I would introduce Echo the dolphin.
Bit of a Mega Drive reference there.
So let me try and think what Echo stood for. He coined the term Echo, and I'm trying to think. Oh, look at that! Somebody's responded. I didn't see that. He's talking about the sort of thing that John C. Lilly would do there. I didn't see
Give
that
me some
before.
cat.
Yeah, he would. He took ketamine, basically. He did experiments with ketamine because we didn't quite know exactly what it did to you in those days, and there was a big craze for experimentation. And yeah, so he was. I'm not going to go into it too much, but he did some really crazy stuff. He thought he could contact the dolphins. So let's move on to Countryside, and the first entry for this was Just a Dude. Hello, Just a Dude, or Steve.
Hello.
If you're watching this, very, very abstract, I would say. It reminds me a bit of Jackson Pollock, actually. What do you reckon?
Yeah. With a lot of pictures, I find when I look at them, it starts off very, very solid to give a narrative, and then as it breaks up down there, it leaves a lot more to your imagination to try and finish the picture off. So in the top left-hand corner, I'm sort of seeing a blue sky with a tree branch. That's what I'm seeing. And then as it comes down, you've got it goes into the red and the purple, and it's just sort of like, it's quite mad. But I don't know quite how you get that. What happens to the image for that to happen? I mean, I'd say it must be a Jackson Pollock, because it's sort of there's a creative randomness, but there's a pattern in it somewhere. It's I'm wondering what image was started out with for that, because that'd be really interesting to see the creative process to see how that finishes.
Well, if he's in the chat, maybe you could speak to us about it. So, Just a Dude, if you're out there, let us know, and we'll take another look at that. But moving on quickly, because we've got a lot to cover yet. Here's something along the same lines, but inspired by Bob Ross.
Yes, I was going to say it's a Bob Ross, isn't it? Yes, yeah.
Oh, here's a tweaked.
Sarah.
Here's the tweaked version. So Jellica says the glitchy ones look really cool, the glitchy artworks. But Yeah, I can see the same sort of color combinations here with this one as the last one, but we've gone with a more realistic style for this, I think. Yeah, Bob Ross did go for realism, didn't he? Or tried for it. What have we got? We've got some background attributes. We've got the black rocks, the black mountains.
With the snow down to one side, with his blade, with the paint on the side. You just cut down the middle and get a little roll. Go boop, 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 boop.
Yep, and shout out to Hell Graphics that we have there.
Yes.
Fantastic. Yeah, I really like that one. We've got the pond in the centre here. It's very Bob Ross, very successful in that manner. If
Yes.
that's what you were going for.
Yes, that's very good.
Wonderful. Let's see, I think Sarah left a comment regarding the glitchiness. Sarah's tip for when you're trying to make it look random or glitchy is to look away from the screen while you type. And ZX Guesser says, the trick is to record it onto a crap VHS tape, then leave it in a mouldy cupboard for 20 years before capturing it back off with a noisy VCR. We've kind of done that. I've sent one of my tapes that had loads of mould on it through to Jason. We could have looked at it tonight, couldn't we? But
yeah. I've got. And then is it Avro Vulcan Avro Vulcan X H607 says to stick it through a modulator with a coax loose. That's obviously a good way of doing it as well.
Yeah, but I wouldn't know how to do that. But there you go.
Well, it's just a crappy signal, I think, really. But yeah, no, it's But yeah, so trust old ZX Guesser to be all cynical about it, you know. Yeah. Just persevere like we have to, and you get to see loads of bloody glitches. That's what he's saying.
So what's going on here with this artwork? Do we think pixel blips?
Stay out.
Stay out.
Stay out. So it's a sign telling you to stay out of this, and maybe your eyesight is prevented from seeing what actually is going on there.
Yes.
Like a sight guard, and it's saying, but the use of the white as a colour, yes, like it.
Yeah. I imagine that's somebody's garden at the bottom, and he's got the stay out sign, or a farm maybe, and that's the sky in the top 2/3.
That's his commentary on like private land and the right to roam. I think it's sort of like, you know, we will never know what is past that stay out sign because we're just prevented from actually realising what's there.
Well, we'll have to venture beyond the teletext fence to find out.
Now, if I did my dolphin picture, it would have been Dolphin Lungrum, and it would have been that. So I'm glad I didn't do it in the end because someone had already done it.
You could still do it.
I'll tell you, that dolphin's got a nice rack.
Is that the first time you've ever said that?
Probably the only time I'll ever have to say that. But yeah, that's really good. Yeah,
I don't know. It's a bit creepy.
Jellica, well, yeah, trust Jellica to do it. Jellica can always make a central piece of teletext art.
Essential, yes, that's
Essential, yes. The healing songs of dolphins.
I wonder if that could.
Meditative music.
I was wondering if that could be one of. Oh, sorry. Go on.
I'm only reading the screen.
Oh, sorry. I was wondering if that could be one of John C. Lilly's dolphins. With the ketamine.
Yeah, after ketamine, yeah, anything, isn't it? That's really good. I like that. If Princess Dinah was a dolphin, she'd read the Daily Mail.
Where does it say that?
It doesn't, but one of Jellica's artworks was very good. He did them out online, pastiche, which was very, very near the knuckle and very true. But you'd have to look on his timeline to find that if he's still got it. But it was available in stickers. Very good.
Political stuff, yeah.
Yeah, political stuff, and very, very good. And the dolphin's hair, it looks like long hair, doesn't it?
Yeah, I was just about to comment on that. That's a great piece of attention to detail there, isn't it? Yeah, I really like that. That's one of my favourites.
A happy dolphin.
Happy dolphin.
Happy
Very-
dolphin.
Very happy.
Oh,
Now-
hello.
And we're moving on to Countryside, which is this week's prompt, and we've got something by ZX Guesser.
Nice use of the V's.
Oh yeah, of course, for
Mhm.
Sarah, of
Mhm.
course.
Yep, Sarah's V's.
Is that a castle in the background, perhaps?
Could be a castle, yep.
Do you know what this reminds me of? Atari video games,
Mm.
for some reason.
Or a Coleco.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah, I
Very
think
good.
it's
And
the clouds.
he's using his colour palette for, what is it, 2.5?
Yeah.
Level 2.5 there.
We've got the level 1 version there. Which is
What
still
would you
great.
prefer? What would you prefer, level 1 or the...
I think I prefer level 2 in this one.
Yeah, I think, yeah, the green for the blue is good. And there's, I think, does he use a bit of hell graphics there as well?
Yeah.
By the looks of the trees.
You can guarantee with Alistair's stuff that there is some held graphics somewhere. Or there are some held graphics.
That's brilliant. I like that.
Well, just what we'd expect from the Teletext master. Yeah.
Indeed. We would expect no less.
It's the same picture of hills I've been drawing since I was 4. But sometimes the classics are the best. So, oh, here we go.
Oh, hello.
Now, so another
Thomas
wallpaper.
Buffett. Yes.
Oh, I love that. It's level 2.5, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. ZX Guesser says there's a lot of held mosaics in his last artwork.
Those sheep were a sod. I bet they were.
I think it was worth the effort.
I bet he was clicking reveal control codes every second of that, just to figure out where he was, and he got really close, and all of a sudden he'd wipe a whole sheep out, it would disappear because he's run out of control. I bet some of the sheep started nearer that fence.
Yeah.
And he's had to move them across to get enough control codes in there for the sheep to do it. Yeah, of course he would. Yeah, for the white of the sheep. Yeah. Oh,
I love how
when
the
you
sheep.
start something.
I love how the sheep are all different shapes as well, because it's so easy to make them all blobs of white.
Yes.
So going back to Thomas
Yes.
Bovitz, Countryside XP.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Nathan Dane says, don't see double-sized text too often. So yeah, 2.5. That is, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that XP.
Yeah.
Is that on the same line as the Micros? That is, isn't it? It's just the colours playing tricks in my head.
Yeah, I think we've got some foreground black going on there, alpha black.
We have. That's really good. And we're just seeing on the Discord at the moment that we're seeing the sheep with the control codes coming up as well. So we're seeing how it's done.
Oh,
you can see that on there.
Is that in Block Party? Oh yeah, I can put that up on screen.
They're all different shapes because you can get them looking all the same, basically.
Oh, don't do yourself down.
No, I think it's better that way. So what we need is sheep on Thomas's, and then that'll just like put tin out on things.
There we go. So you can see how this was made. Exactly how it was made. A lot of control codes. Well, although fewer than you might think, really.
Yeah. I was expecting a whole string of codes.
But yeah, that's under the hood, so to speak.
That's how it's done. That's how Greg was in the Teletext factory. Whoa, what's that? What's that NB mean then? Stop it! Don't touch it!
It'll break. If I touch it, it'll break.
We like a nice bit of wet Teletext.
So, yep, Thomas Burvitt's entry. A really solid entry, that, and a
Very
throwback
good.
to Windows XP. I still have a Windows XP computer here, although I've not used it for a bit, but it's got a load of files on that I need to get. And I can run Ceefax on that as well, so if I ever need to use that, I can boot that up. So, Mohammed Fidian General. Genial. A tea plantation in Punkak, or Punsek, in West Java.
Oh, I can see that now. I went like that, and I can see it. That's lovely use. So you got a hill in the foreground, and that seems to be going back to trees and things, and perhaps a settlement down over the hill. That's how it looks to me. You see that?
Yeah, I can see the water in the background.
Yeah.
The sea.
Yeah. Yes. And again, the use the white as a feature in the lake is like, that's brilliant.
Yeah, I
That's
like the
really good.
single flashes of yellow again that we have here. That work quite well. And there's a sort of a shape of a tea leaf. I don't know if that's intentional.
Yeah, the use of the yellow and the green seems to be quite a feature in Mohammed's work as well. So it seems to be like flashes of colour, just to break it up. It's lovely. It's a good, nice little feature.
Yeah, yellow and green work well together. And we've got the two different parts of the image separated by the different types of colour. We've got the cooler blue and white in the distance, and the black, of course, on the skyline. And then in the foreground, you've got, in this sense, the warmer colours of the green and the yellow. And that's pretty cool, I think.
Yeah, thank you, Mohammed. It's really cool. Cool, man.
It's really cool. So, we're coming closer to present day now. Landscape by Chris Young. And it's a bit glitchy. Now, this is a digitized photo. Tied it up a bit.
So it looks like either a fence or a viaduct.
Yep.
In there, and I like the right at the bottom of the screen where it just goes into half graphics. You know, the cut off completely angular. That looks really nice.
Yep, I like the blocks actually. They lend it a certain aesthetic. And what have we got up here in the top corner? Could that be the hills in the background peeking through, or is it the sky? I wonder.
Yeah, it could just be
the sky.
Yeah, it's very good. Very good.
Digitized stuff.
But it gives you more feeling of depth as well with the black at the front. It pushes the image to the back, doesn't it? It does make it look further away.
So, as Anders Carlson says, you could probably label it jungle as well. You can label it anything you like. The beauty of abstract art.
Jungle is massive.
Indeed. That's a massive piece of teletext art. Now, another animation here from Nathan Dane, who I think is in the chat right now.
Hi, Nathan.
So, the disadvantage of living in the country is that you have terrible internet speed. Yeah. So, Nathan runs the Pages from Ceefax stream, and I have no idea how he runs it on such a slow upload and download speed.
Oh, thankfully it's a teletext service, so
yeah,
you're gonna need 1K per page.
Yeah, indeed. Thankfully, it doesn't cost £50 per page to broadcast.
No, it's very true. Very true. Yeah, I think he's frustrated at the speed of his internet this week.
It's a cry for help.
It is a cry for help, isn't it?
Teletext.
Yeah, it's good. God's sake.
And here is something from Ian Irving.
Oh, right.
Teletext legend, a little movie created 30 years ago.
Oh.
The Environment Show, Green Bells. The Environment Show. So I wonder if this was created specially for a show called The Environment Show. That's really cool.
Bloke's a genius. Really good.
Any sort of animation looks cool, but you can always tell Ian Irving's stuff. It has that particular style. You've got the ASCII slashes there.
He's using absolutely every tool that's available to bring that along.
So 30 years ago, that would have been 1990-ish. So he would have been at the peak of his teletext skills around that time. The same time Hands Up came out.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So wonderful. Like I
said, the raindrops were different colours as well.
Yeah. Cyan or cayenne and white as well.
Yeah.
Let's just have a look at those as they come back. You know, this reminds me of stuff stuff from Catchphrase.
Yeah. What's Mr. Chips doing?
Mr. Chips, what is he doing?
What's Mr. Chips? Say what you see.
Yeah.
Ray!
Right. Yeah.
It's good, but it's not
good,
right.
But it's not right.
I thought that was the beginning to Advanced Lawnmower Simulator when that first came up.
Oh, that's the end. That brings us completely up to date. Now, did we miss anybody's stuff? I know for certain that I've got an artwork that I want to post up there, but I need to put it on Twitter.
Yes.
So you'll have to wait to see that. So, before we go on to our collaborative artwork, today is April the 1st, and as if you haven't noticed by now, have we been pranking them, Carl, with these different callers? Hold on.
Hello.
What's
50p for the meter.
What do you see currently?
I'll still see you. You've gone. You're darker. You're lighter now.
There you go. I have a terrible light. It's shining right in my eyes.
It's good. We'll set a Patreon up. You can get your light. It's not too bad at all, actually. I mean, I've only got this the light on the arm, on the biscuit. But yeah, that's all I use, so it's quite cool. Yes.
Here's an unfinished artwork for today. I need to post it in the next 2 hours, otherwise it's going to be out of date. But I made a special artwork for April Fool's Day, and I'd like to just show that now.
Nobody's seen the hidden message in the IP address of Nathan's work, by the way.
Oh, there was a hidden message. We'll have to go back and look.
We'll look at that.
Oh, hold on a minute. How come we've got... Have I put the wrong thing?
Have we missed Peter's dolphin?
Hold on a second. Oh, have we? Right.
Yeah. Good night, Jellica.
Hold on. I need to do some tech stuff here.
Sweet chiptune dreams.
Let's go back to... oh dear. Let's go back to Twitter and have a look for... Where is it? I'll have to actually... Sometimes it misses things out. The hashtag on Twitter, but we can still load it. Where is it? Let's have a look. I can't believe we missed this. Peter KVT80's Dolphin. The Night Dolphin.
Oh, that's nice. He's used his German character set. He's got umlauts on there and assets and all other things that I don't really know much more about. But I like that. You can actually see it's a dolphin. Dolphin text.
There's a single red full stop there as well above his head.
Because he can. That's brilliant. It reminds me of a Tamagotchi.
Yeah, it does look like a Tamagotchi, doesn't it? That style, those text blocks are very Tamagotchi. You could probably make a Tamagotchi simulator in Teletext.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. How would you? Were they the things you had to feed or something like that to keep them alive, weren't they?
Yeah.
So,
and then if you didn't feed them one day, they would die immediately.
It would turn into a clock cracker overnight. A glitch, yeah, just glitch. Yeah, if you don't feed it, it'll just glitch and get worse and worse. Well, that's quite a thing, actually, isn't isn't it? Yeah, you could do that.
So Jellica Jake has to go and fall asleep now. So
Yes.
cheers for joining us.
Yeah, keep it blocky. Orion and the Plough, ZX Guesser says. I used to have a Ford
Oh
Orion.
yeah. Sorry.
Oh, yes, yeah. Oh, he's so bloody clever, isn't he?
I didn't notice that at all.
I wasn't looking at that. Oh, there was loads of dots. Oh, the bloody constellation. But you say it's is that the Great Bear? No, but it's a Little Bear. So the leg, you don't have the legs come off the bottom of it. But yeah, Orion's Belt. What's the significance of the red star? Is that because it's a brighter star or something?
Peter
The red dot is
says-
Betelgeuse.
Yeah. Peter says.
Don't say that. Don't say that 3 times.
Betelgeuse. I think we're fine. So, on this, I love most of all the use of the German specific diacritics and characters.
Is that because it's in the German Ocean?
Could be. Could be. Do you get dolphins off the coast of Germany?
You do.
You do.
Yeah, you get them most places. I went sailing across the North Sea, and they came up to the side of our vessel when we were going to the island of Texel, which is just off of Holland, and again in the Baltic. Incredible.
Ah.
Yeah.
Do you get dolphins in the UK then? Do you think they come inland?
In most zoos. Yeah, I think. No, I think you do. I don't know, but I remember a dolphin swimming by the side of me when I was sailing.
Ah, that's pretty cool.
That's
I
mad.
was gonna say it sounded like you speak from bitter experience with regards to the dolphin, as if it ate you or something.
No, it was going faster than our sail training thing. We was like in a still hold thing. I wish I could go as quick. It took me. I think it took me 3 weeks to sail to to Helsinki. I sailed to Helsinki, and it took 3.5 weeks, and it took like 3 hours by aeroplane back.
Hey, I hope you used Teletext when you were in Helsinki.
No, I didn't. I'm afraid.
Shame.
Well, I didn't stay at a hotel or anything. It was straight off the boat, and then slept in the airport and came back. Yeah, it's quite good. It's quite cool. We sailed to Germany through the Sudos Canal to Sweden, then to Finland, Kotka in Finland. We went to, then went to Helsinki, and then off there. So that was good.
You went
Anyway,
to a place called Clockcracker.
Clockcracker.
Clockcracker. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think we've missed any artworks, have we? We might have. If we have, let us know and we'll go back to them. But I believe it is time for the final segment of this show. What you've all been looking forward to since the beginning. It is the collaborative artwork. What do you think, Carl?
I think it's a jolly good idea. Let's. What we're going to do tonight? We're going to just collaborate again, or we got a theme, or what are we going to do?
Well, what is our current theme? It's countryside, isn't it?
Yes.
So maybe we
Yes.
could do something related to that.
Indeed.
I'm now going to post in Discord a link. Oh, Sarah says, I've seen dolphins near Inverness. The police came to tell off some lads who were messing around with an inflatable boat too near to them. That's what counts as crime in those parts. Awesome. I wish we could have dolphins off the coast of Wigan, in Wigan Pier.
Hmm.
That would be cool. That would be a real draw to the
So-
borough.
What would you prefer to have then? Would you prefer to have Wigan Pier or Clacton Pier?
What does Clacton Pier look like?
Nothing like Wigan Pier.
Oh, right.
Because when I come up to Wigan, I went up to Wigan Pier, and obviously it's a canal, isn't it?
You've been up to Wigan Pier, have you?
Was it? Did I go? Yeah. I walked there when we did the thing. Is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did, didn't you?
Yeah. I that was my mission.
You walked the road to Wigan Pier.
Yes. And saw your 2 train stations as well. Very good.
Yeah, well, Those are the most interesting parts of the borough, honestly.
Very good. Yeah, lovely brown buildings as well. Enormous buildings.
Oh yeah, some lovely concrete buildings from the 60s. Right, let's see if I can get this.
Okay, right. Dolphin tip. Sarah.
Who's put that?
I reckon that's not me. I'm going to try and open that up now.
Dolphin tits page. Well, right, so as usual, we've set up the drawing for you, or we've set up our collaborative page, and currently each line is in graphics mode. Like that. Somebody's messed with it, so it isn't perfectly. But there you go. We've got different colours on each line. But as usual, if you use, let's go to the page as if you've just arrived at it from our link in Discord. There we go. So you press escape once, and you see the orange cursor appear. This can be moved around. Oh, you have to click on the surface, the area. Oh, it's not working for me at the moment. Hold on. Just when I'm demoing it. You can move that around with the cursor keys. Up, down, left, and right. And you can add pixels with Q, W, A, S, Z, and X. You can also fill a cell with F, or reverse it with R. So there you go, that's the basics. You can also hit caps lock and enter some text. But beware, the space bar doesn't work in this mode.
Beware the space bar.
Beware the space bar. So go ahead and go crazy.